Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's ready for this event. I'm pretty excited. The Crown Nidoking and Queen are back, I'm sure, as you can see by the title. But we got Kevin in the house, Hash, Rail, Ashley. How you guys doing today? And I should be on top of, I think, a Nidoqueen raid to start today. I've been hustling for like 20 minutes to walk over here. I wanted to start on top of it. We got a 2K as well. Well, let's see what's in the 2K. 2K gives us Frick. I mean, Clef is okay. It's actually in the 7Ks right now, I think, too, for this event, which is kind of snazzy. But yeah, there is a Nidoqueen rather right there. Pokera, what's up? Got Geek as well. Man, this event looks pretty good. Just the raids alone kind of makes this event worth it, in my opinion, I think. Let me check this guy, too. Satoru, good to see him, man. Got Cameron in the house. Ashley with the How's It Going sticker. Thank you very much for the 5. Show some love for Ash. It's going good. I mean, I'm happy these are around. They didn't announce that these would be in raids until like a day before. So kind of awesome. Otherwise, it would have been kind of a so-so event in my opinion, but I'm very happy these are around. Show some big love for Ashley, though. Nothing like a good BT stream to lift the spirit. I'm glad to hear that, man. Dude, that was way further away than I thought. I parked, and I'm like, oh, there's an Nidoqueen. I was like, I'll start the stream there. Dude, I've been speed walking for like 20 minutes. That's a good warm-up to the day. Hopefully it was worth it. On the map, I'm like, yeah, that's close. I'll get there. Turns out, not so close. Flamingo with 13 months. Says 13 months. Dude, thank you so much, man. I like the new profile picture, by the way, but big thank you for 13 months. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that support. Sincerely, thank you. What's up, Tiny Monkey? You got Mr. Lunch in the house, says, hey, Master Streamer, hope you have a great grind. Yeah, I hope that we get that blue Nidoking, man. I do have both these shinies, but I want to get some more to trade. Like I was just saying before, the raids really make this event, in my opinion. Big W for Ashley. Dude, Flamingo again, thank you, though. Really appreciate that. Was Shiny Lorvesta for Shiny Xerneas a good trade? I mean, Xerneas you can raid. Lorvesta's a hatch only. So my honest opinion is I think that Lorvesta is much more rare. For most people anyways. But I mean, if both sides of the trade are happy, I don't like to judge trades, man. Sometimes I get like Magikarps back for trading away Kyogres, right? So whatever makes you happy. Hope you get the shiny, says Raw. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Not sure what the hundo is for this, but make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. A 14-14. It's been a while. This is the round for the Crown Clash event in the summer. And I kind of thought these costumes were gone for good. If you would have asked me like even a week ago, I'd say we'll never see those again. But they're back. And I'd love to get some more shinies. Here we go, come on. Not starting off with the shiny, that's fine. Let's see what the hundo is, though. It looks like for Nidoqueen, looking for, ooh, 1421. So you're telling me this is good then. I actually did pull the hundo last time I was around. Hey, Michael, good to see you. 98 Love Disc. I don't think I have that shiny yet. Weird enough. Love Disc doesn't really spawn too often. Oh my god, man. Yo, for real? So just one raid in, almost get the hundo. I knew it was going to be good, but not that good. Hey, what's up, Kay? Wow. All right, well, hopefully that is a sign of things to come for today. There's a bunch of other raids up this way hatching, so let's pop the Daily Incense and go for a stroll. Mr. Johnny be sending me a Nidoking. You know what? I will hop in on that quick. I'm trying not to remote raid until, like, Kalos, and I want to go hard on that. I'll do one remote today. How about that? Just one lonely remote. Hopefully it's shiny for Mr. Johnny B. Never mind. We'll get the next one that comes in. Yeah, the 98's crazy, man. I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I pulled the hundo last time. If you're wondering why I care so much about these costumes, look at that. Like that, it's already an A+ shiny, but I think it might be one of the best costumes it ever had. One of my favorites, if nothing else. And then if we go to the Nidoqueen, I mean, it's still pretty good too. Great costume. I think the blue looks a lot better though. We managed to get a couple of these. I've mirror traded most of them though. Yeah, K with 91%. It's going to be a good day. I believe so. But it looks like there's a Reggie and then a couple other yellow eggs up here. The yellow eggs can be Gardevoir and Gallade right now too, which is, you know, it's interesting. That's my way of saying I don't really love that. I'm still going to do them though, especially for the Guardies. And let's extend my Daily Incense. We'll go with, let's go with an hour so I don't have to remember it for a little bit. Sure. Yeah, Garlic, I was thinking that too. I kind of want to see if I can find someone to trade in LA for the shiny Nidoking to try to get the Shundo. Because that would be an awesome one to have. All the ones I've traded for have been kind of so-so. Let's incubate that guy. And I do have a couple of radars as well. Speaking of radars, Cliff right there. I noticed there's at least 2 Cliffs around. So let's go ahead and bring those down on the way to the raids, I think. Dude, Troops, I think it looks awesome. I think it's such a good-looking shiny. Also, Gastrodon here. That's kind of a big boy. The blue shiny's so good. Yeah, I mean, like, the Nidoqueen's okay, Ashley, but I agree. I mean, it doesn't really hold a candle to the king. Still a good-looking shiny, though. I mean, like, the costume accents it pretty well. Couple of checks here. Number one's going to be the Nidoran. So both these are boosted from today as well if you don't have the female or the male Nidoran. Actually, a pretty great event to pick those up. And it looks like we did our stuff. All right, cool. We got some friendship. We should be getting a tandem mouse from here, too, I think. J Dukes and Kristen and Jay. Yo, DH, what's up, man? And not a shiny in a 364. Believe the hundo's maybe in the low 80s? 84? But yeah, Reggie up there. Let me take down Cliff first, though. Because, of course, we are on the perpetual Cliff hunt. I can't believe how many of these I've done. I'm so glad that we got one, but, like, man, by now I would have thought we'd have at least 2 of them, maybe 3. Hey, Soapy, good to see you. Got Chandy in the house, too. I mean, I'm having a good day. I really like this event. Honestly, the raids are cheering me up. On the drive here, I saw a ton of yellow eggs around, too. So it's not like they're going to have good raids and make them hard to find. From what I've seen so far, it looks like they're going to be readily available, which is awesome. Having to have the Unova Platinum Medal for Shiny Keldeo is kind of stinky. Oh, because you're going to trade for a few? Yeah. I mean, dude, for me, I can finish that today, but I might claim it in LA. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. The thing is, there's going to be so much going on in LA, too, that it might kind of get overshadowed, and Shiny Keldeo is kind of a big deal. I might claim it before, we'll see. Yo, Jackson, what's up? Got Bored Ghost as well, good to see ya. But yeah, I mean, I looked this up briefly, like, 2 nights ago for this event, and they just released, like, the last second we'd have the Crown Nidoking and Nidoqueen raids. I was saying before, I really think that kind of makes the event. Picture this event without those raids. What do you really care about? Maybe the Furfro switch form is kind of cool. The boosted Nidorans is okay. The Spindas when they come out, whatever. But, like, the King and Queen raid's going to be awesome. Need Sigilif, Basculin, Landorus. Oh, yeah. Basculin you can get on routes from getting the egg from Mateo. I don't know, man. Yeah, Sigilif is tough, man. It's an Egypt regional. Egypt in places in... I don't even know. Other places like that. So yeah, you definitely could trade for it, but it's going to be tough. And the Landorus, of course, comes to raids. I'm sure you could find someone to trade you those. It is kind of a bummer we didn't get that, I guess. We had the Tornadus and Thunderous. They just didn't give us the Lando at the end. The only one that, like, is actually useful. Illusions is a 15, 13, 13 shiny Reggie. Haven't pulled the trigger. Oh, dude. I mean, it's up to you, but... I think that's got to be a shundo for sure. Congrats on that, by the way. Okay. Cliff is down. Come on. Be gold. Not a golden fish in a 41. I think I'm actually 1 component away, too, from, like, a free radar. So, why don't we do that whenever I see one, and then I know where the next cliff is. There's a couple other radars that, or leaders around that I've scanned for with the radars, but I'm not too sure if they're going to be Cliff or Sierra or whatever, you know? So, we'll go with the one that I know for now. Hey, what's up, Jan? I hope I pull this today, too. Actually, I need 1 more Nidoran female for the set, which is actually crazy. I have a ton of Nidoqueens and never actually got a bunch of the Nidorans to get the Nidorina specifically. So that would be a family completed for me if we can pick it up today. Also, you know what? While we're doing a bunch of raids, let me smash this, too. We have unfinished business. I never pulled this yesterday. We did a bunch of raids for Max Monday, and I kind of want to do a couple more today. At least with the free particles. SDK, what's up, man? Saying RSVP says Eevee. What's it for? Is it for Nidoking? I had the biggest troll ever, by the way, when I first got here. It was a Shadow Yellow Egg hatching in like 2 seconds. And it hatched into a Regigigas. So, like, I mean, it's still good, but I was like, man, really? Like, that's supposed to be a Lapras or a Stantler. And SDK, I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. I can show you what the shiny looks like. The shiny's actually on the thumbnail for this, Rose, if you want to check it out, but... pretty much the shiny Nidoking is blue, the Queen is green. They look very, very, very good. So, so nice. You get a 1421 was like, oh my god. Oh, it's for the king? Oh, that's painful. That's a false alarm. Yeah, my first Nidoqueen of the day today, if anyone missed, it was a 98. Here we go, come on. No shiny on the Growly boy. 710 is the hundo. That's fine. I mean, these are free, and I don't mind doing these along the way. Also, what spawn was that? Mightyana? Yeah, I saw the black. I thought it might be a multi. Means that's a bird spot, though. And yesterday, 2 birds, we did fantastic. I'm actually pretty happy with how the incense went. Although none of them caught or anything, it was still a pretty successful day in my eyes. The Fletch, let me see. I'm going to do 1 remote today for Nidoking. And I think we'll do it with Rachel. See if we get some luck. And if not, we delete her off the friends list forever. Odds on the Nido's 1 in 64. But yeah, the Nidokings I was going to show, that's the shiny Nidoking. Like, there's not much that gets too much better than that. It looks fantastic. And then the Queen right here, which is, you know, still pretty nice. The thing is, I already have them, as you can see, but I've traded all of them, so, like, they're locked in on their IVs unless I bottle cap them. So I want to get some more to be able to, like, lucky trade and stuff, if that makes sense. Also, another check. I think this was the... perhaps a catch 10. Let's see. It is. And I don't know what the hundo is for Nidoran, but again, they're boosted from this research and in the wild. Hey, Kristen, what's up? Get Rocky in the house, too. Good to see ya. Yellow egg hatching there. Beautiful. Okay, so that can still be, keep in mind, the Gardevoir and Gallade, but it should also have a chance to be the Nido. So let's do the Reggie, and then we'll know what that yellow egg is right after that. Hop in on this guy for now. I know that Nick wanted this, but if anyone else is looking for Reggie, let me know. It seems like the IV luck has been pretty good for most people on these. Like Illusion getting a Purifiable. I got the Purifiable. I got a Purifiable non-shiny a few days ago, too. So hopefully the luck keeps rolling in for these guys. Buddy Reggie's hogging all the screen. Dude, it really is. Man, come on. When I'm hunting for birds, I'm, like, stressed. Because I don't even know if there's a bird there or, like, if he's standing on top of them or what. It's going to be kind of painful best buddying him, not going to lie. Okay, so 349 and 369 hundos for Nidoran. I'm assuming that the larger of the two is going to be the male, right? Probably? Okay, I'll try to burn those into my brain. I don't think we had any numbers that high yet. I've only had a couple of research checks. The research check for Nidoran's catch 10. And Evolve a Mon, I'm not sure what that gives you. We'll find that out, I mean, at some point together, but yeah. Okay, 3 of us. But yeah, I kind of expected, like, the last time the Crown Nidos were around, they were very tough raids to find. Like, they made them very few and far between. It looks like there's quite a few yellow eggs popping in all over the place. So I quite like that, if they can keep that up anyways. What's up, Void? Send out a couple more here just in case. We can beat it with 3 of us. I mean, I've done these even with 2. Hey, Shannon, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome in. And it's going to be a good day. I mean, already starting off with the 98 Nidoqueen. Hopefully we can keep that going. And yeah, man, it's crazy that we're coming up on, like, almost a week away. A week and a half, I guess, away from LA Unova Tour. Or not Unova. I keep saying Unova from last year. Kalos Tour. It's going to be sick, man. I am so pumped for that. Yeah, do it, hashtag. Definitely drop a like, man. It is free. It's pretty much just a way to help the stream do a little bit better. You know, some encouragement to keep doing what we're doing type deal. And again, it's free to hit. You might as well. Hi, Shan. What's up? Shadow Shundo prediction, says Jan? I don't know. That sounds kind of ambitious. I mean, I'd be down for that. But Shadow Shundos, I want to say the odds would be like a 1 in 4,000-ish with the lower IV floor. Something like that. Jax says better like the stream. I mean, it can't hurt. Milo the Fox, what's up, dude? What's up, BT? Not much. Just doing our thing, playing this new event. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully the Global Challenge gets done today. So when the Global Challenge is done, there's a few other additional bonuses and stuff like that. But essentially, we're going to get some checks for Spinda. And that's the only way to get those Spinda checks this entire event. So we're going to have a very limited number. Not many people are going to get the shiny. But they are 1 in 64. So having those checks could be big, man. If you get that, it's going to be rare. Hey, what's up, Ace? How you doing today? Well, hopefully we get that one, just because that's one of the patterns of Spinda that I don't have. It is a little bit of a bummer, though. Like, field research, they could have tucked that in the make 5 greats in a row, like the typical Spinda quest. I think that's a bit of a swing and a miss. I know that it's keeping it rare by not having that, but it would have been a little bit nicer if we could actively chase it, not just like you do your timed research and then you're done. So, not to complain too much. But yeah, what's up, Pace? Good to see you, dude. Pace, I'm still laughing about yesterday when you were talking about how you rescheduled your daughter's birthday around Kalos Tour. I don't know why. I was literally chuckling about that today when I was making some food. Such an awesome move. Hey, Evie, what's up? It has been a while. Good to see you're alive. Love's in the air, says Illusion. It will be if they give me that freaking Nidoking. Actually, the Queen too for some trade bait. I don't really care to lucky trade those, but I know some friends might need it. But yeah, Ashley, how's your mom been after what happened yesterday? What does Mega Sableye start up? When does he start appearing in raids for Mega Sableye? I don't know. Maybe soon. I actually haven't heard anything about that. With how many different raids are coming, I have to say Sableye has not really been on my radar of things that I'm really caring to go for. I do have the hundo for the Mega though. All right, you know what to do. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 2483 is the hundo. We want to see a little bit different color with those hairy shoulders. 2384. Oh my god, that's such a big... Oh man. I literally thought that was the shadow hundo, but it is not. Garlic with a 2 says, will you be my Valentine? Absolutely. As if you had to ask. Thank you for the 2 though. Show some love for my lovely other half. 350 gifts for Saturn? Right numbers, wrong order. Rail, I know. I saw it, and literally my heart just dropped. I'm like, oh my god, shadow hundo. It's gonna shine now. Ready? Just to troll us. Here we go. No, it didn't. Okay, I thought it was gonna shine for sure. Dang, man. Part of my brain that read that backwards was like, this is a big deal. You Kristen with the 2. I like that fox. I've always said that. I like the little YouTube fox. Thank you very much for the 2, Curton Derulo. Keep the love flowing for the one and only Curtin, or Concrete, or whatever name that you call her. I'm only gonna throw a couple of balls. I'm very eager to know what that yellow egg hatched into, and I really hope that it's not Gallade. If it's Gardevoir, it's cool. If it's Gallade, I'm gonna puke everywhere. And it's too early in the day to puke. Normal Cat with a 2 says, BT, I thought Shiny Bronzor was your Valentine. Normal Cat, how do I time you out for 6 years? Where's the 6-year button at? Thank you for the 2, kind of. The very trolling 2 on that. Also, what did it turn into? Oh, it's Nidoking. Beautiful. I missed the light, which is not as beautiful, but very happy we got that. Concrete says Eevee. What's up, Kevin? Still gonna find myself a Valentine, says Jackson. I miss like in grade school days and you have like all the candies and cards and stuff, and then you have to send them to everyone because like they made you. Mods ban them, says Eevee. Didn't buy the Go Pass. It's horrible, dude. Sin, I kind of agree. People were like kind of arguing with me yesterday, and like to each their own, but the Guillotine is free. There's no special background. There's no trinket. What exactly do I need in there? I know there's like some other stuff you get from it, but I'd rather just buy radars or something, man, honestly. There's nothing too crazy in that. They did this actually another time. Like kind of recently they did that where there was no trinket, and I kind of like to send them a message. I buy pretty much everything in game, literally every single event, and I can't justify that one. It just seems like a waste of money. I know you get a couple extra days of like the daily incense duration and stuff, but like still, man, that's kind of a waste. Okay, let me hop in that one. I want to get one more daily incense spawn first. Oh, dude, here we go. I waited and it's a bird. Please. Please. Oh, not shiny. Dude, I had a feeling. I'm gonna miss the raid, Rachel, but I had a feeling about this guy. Kuno for the 3rd day in a row. Yo, isn't that actually insane? I'm like, I'm gonna get one more spawn here. It's a freaking bird. As if. But he's pretty big, man. I don't know if we're putting him in his home. We'll have to see. Oh, why didn't he shine? That would have been the perfect moment ever. But still, awesome start to the day. We've been getting nice early birds the last couple of grinds, and that usually bodes well for the rest of the grind. If you get one early in the day, big potential to see multiple. Thank you for the sub, man. Here we go. Make sure you drop a like for some catch luck. We're gonna need it. Iceburn is not on because it's only 15-minute daily incense right now. We got a chance, though. You know what we do here, the Gray Throws. Okay, there it is. When he attacks, this would be sick. All right, here we go. The Gray Throw, come on. Nope, didn't even think about it, and gone forever. All right, that's, you know what? It's fine. It's completely fine. If they're gonna run, I'd rather it not roll around at all. Don't give me false hope. Just, you know, rip the Band-Aid off. Let me down easy with those. Okay. Well, that's a heart attack to start the day. If you want an invite for the Nidoking, snipe on in, or if you want an actual invite, I guess you can let me know. That's crazy. It's collected in the house. I'm not too sure. Yo, Matt, what's up, man? Tuned in at a good time. Matt, that was crazy. I was about to do a raid, and then I'm like, let me get one more spawn. And literally the next spawn that came in was a Kuno. It was like I had another sense about things. I kind of envisioned that happening, It was a very That's So Raven moment of me. Which for most of you guys, you have to ask your great-grandmother what that means. Teach me the secret of having 1,200 golden raspberries? Dude, I delete them all the time. You don't need that many. I had recently around 3,000. You get them from raids, right? From legendary raids. But you don't need that many because every legendary raid, you get some back. So, like, it's just kind of burdening your storage. I use them on random stuff all the time, too, but you don't need to have that many. It's called raiding a lot, says Nick. Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty much how you get them. Like, also, it has to be legendary raids for the main part. Like, if there's a mega raid day, you're getting silver pineapples instead. So to actually get the goldens in large numbers, you're going to want to be doing legendary raids. But wow, this has already been a crazy start to the day. We got a 98 on the Nidoqueen. We saw a bird. I don't know. I got a spicy feeling about how the rest of the day is going to go. Oh, no worries, Klex. I hope you feel better. Headaches are the worst. Okay, this one is a 1435. I'm not sure what the hundo is for this guy. Have 50 and never delete them? If you have 50, yeah, don't be deleting them. Oh, dude, this one's pretty good. 1466 is the hundo. This is a 55. TN, thanks for the sub, dude. Really appreciate that. Let's see if this one's blue. This is the main hunt for the day. Come on. It's not a blue one. Still cool, though, man. It is a 1535. I saw that wrong. I thought it was a 55, but much to my chagrin, it is not. What else do we have around? That turned into Gallade? I'm, like, kind of down for Gallade, I guess. Not really. I was kind of hoping, if anything, Gardevoir. Like, Gardevoir's decent still. Gallade, we had the raid day recently, so I got kind of a ton of those. Actually, I missed doing that remote, didn't I? Yeah, let's do this one up here, because I missed doing the remote because I got the Articuno. Yeah, let's do this. Gonna do just one remote today. And it's gonna be the shiny, I can feel it. 1450 for Rail, pretty good. Not too bad. But yeah, snipe on in if you want to do these raids. Gonna do as many as I could possibly find today in person. Jamie, what's up? Thunderous in exchange for Mewtwo? I can't trade you, and that's not a trade that anyone would take in their sound mind, but I appreciate you being here, but you can't trade. I don't spoof. I'm outside playing normally, so can't help you at all in the trade front. You got a shiny Gardevoir for Damien, nice. I mean, the Gallade shiny's good too. Like, it's a very good shiny. I don't like it as much as the Guardy. Not as useful in my opinion.
I just missed you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much here.
Not much. Looking for, I just got a bird right here. Like seconds ago, he ran, but.
I was at the light and I was like, I'm not gonna make it because of this damn light.
What are you trying to do, the Nidoking?
Yeah, just
yeah. I'm remoting a Nidoking right now. Actually, I should stop so I don't get a bird while I'm walking. Might join Guardy raids. Yeah, those are in the 3 stars too. But yeah, I don't want to miss a bird. I'm gonna stop here for a sec. You can go if you want. It's up to you.
No, it's okay. I got nothing to do tonight.
Hey, Storm, what's up, man? Yeah, it's been an awesome start to the day. I still can't believe the 98 Nidoqueen, the bird. Would have been nice. One of these would have shined.
And I got this guy.
Oh, nice.
2-star, unfortunately.
I still don't have that one yet. The Kanto ones are always rough to me. But let's see. We're looking for 1466 on this. Again, I do have the shiny, but I'd love to have a shundo of this. I'm going to be trading hard for these. 1451's good. Hopefully it's blue. Been slacking on Pogo lately? I mean, it depends on the events, right? Some are better than others. Here we go. Come on, a blue one. Not blue. Well, frick. That's fine. That's okay. I'm hoping that the other one that hatches over there soon is going to be a Nidoking. It's a Gallade there now, which is alright, I guess.
Over by the library?
Oh, there's a wild as elf nearby.
Where?
I just got the alert. Yeah, it's over near the baseball diamond.
You want to go get it?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got nothing to do tonight, so that's amazing.
Dude, I haven't seen a wild as elf alert for a while. Hopefully it's still there when we get there.
I think I've only ever seen one, and it ran away instantly since I only had Pokeballs.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I actually saw 2 of them in the same week in the summertime, and one of them was double XL. It's from that, like, the Pokedex alert. How do you quick catch? Go to my channel. There's actually a video called How to Quick Catch. It's 1 minute long, and it shows you the hand motion.
Yeah, I've set mine to Frigibacks for now. Since I need the candies for powering up a good one and shiny.
Oh, for the Frigies, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that as elf alert go off ever. That's actually, I was like, wait, what am I looking at over here? Don't get run over this time. Yeah, the other time I was chasing an elf, got hit by a car. Oh, so I'll look both ways before crossing the street. It's gonna say that it flees too, guys. So, like, you can see it's in the nearby here. It's gonna tell me that it flees, but it doesn't actually mean it did. It just, whenever you get close to it, there's a glitch. So there's a chance it's not going to be there when we get there, or it could be. And it's a 1 in 20 chance to be shiny, so that could be a big deal.
Wait, in the wild, 1 in 20?
Yeah, because it's a legendary.
Oh.
I've actually got shiny as elf 3 times in the wild before. I just hope it's there. That's pretty exciting, actually. Yeah, the tour event. You got hit, it was a long time ago, yeah. Dude, actually, I was chasing down an Azelf, and a car hit me, and then I got a bird, and then I caught the Azelf. It was a wild 5 minutes. I don't know what this check is. It's taking a while to load. A Shelmet, okay, that was not worth it. What an exciting day, though. Already in Articuno, we're chasing down Azelf. Can't believe BT got hit by a car twice. I got hit by a car on the sidewalk once, and some old lady's like, I didn't think you'd be here. I'm like, well, it's a sidewalk. I didn't think you'd be here. So I was surprised, too. Also, the wrong bird, the Pidgeotto. Hey, Channy, thanks for chilling today. Enjoy the rest of your night.
I've been trying to get birds because I've been talking my incense every morning on the way to school, putting the algo on for an extra 12 minutes.
Yeah, the birds are kind of hit and miss. Hey, Popo, thank you for the sub, man. Some days I get multiple birds, some days hey, it's like 4 hours, but they're fun to hunt for. Yo, I hope this is elf shines for one of us.
There's only one day where I got back-to-back birds.
Hey, Prishal, what's up, man?
Running a 2.5 hour day with the incense with my friend on the phone. I hit a Zapdos, a Moltres, and then another Zapdos.
Yeah, sometimes they come in droves. I've had a couple instances where I do 1 hour and get like 3 or 4, and other times I do it for 5 hours and see nothing. It's always fun, though. Scopely draining our money at the end of February? Yeah, I mean, it'll be a good event at least, but it's going to be expensive.
What are the raids for the actual event itself?
Xerneas and Yveltal, and there's a bunch of megas with backgrounds, too. So, like, the megas, I want to go after Gyarados, my favorite, of course.
Yeah.
But, like, Lucario and stuff like that will be sick, too.
Lucario, yeah.
There's some megas I'll probably avoid, but the Lucarios and stuff that I actually like will go for. Dude, we are so close. I can see the Pokestop on the map now, which is good. It's going to say that it fled, though. Like, any second now, it's going to tell us it's not there, which, keep in mind, that's not the truth. Let's try to cross at this one. Man, I hope this is still here. This is exciting. Mr. Furfro, give me this shiny, too. Also, you can evolve to the, not evolve, but change the form to the Valentine's Day form right now, which is nice. Run, there's lights. There's lights, we gotta wait. It should be there, though. If I just got the alert for it, I don't think it's going to despawn before 4 o'clock. And we're like 2 minutes away, not even. This gives us a Plusle. Ooh, Research Plusle? That sucks. Dude, I can't believe... It's that one right there.
Oh, that one.
So I think we can get it from like that church or something, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll have to run Spatial Ren. Probably not.
It was yesterday that I got 2 platinum badges, which was really
Nice.
nice. I got the Steel type and then the best friends one.
Delta says, hope the Zelf will be shiny. Yeah, man, it's 1 in 20. So, I mean, like it's a 5% chance. Actually, not too bad.
Unfortunately, it's a Zelf, of course. The only one I have shinies of.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they alternated those. If you could have, like, half the years as Zelf and they give you the Mesprits and Uxies, but still pretty exciting. I honestly forget they exist until I get, like, alerts like this. But yeah, any second now, the thing's going to say that it fled, which, again, keep in mind. We're going to still go for it. Every time it's said that it fled, it still is there for me.
Actually, I think the biggest Zelf I ever caught was this one. It was from Wild Area, 3305.
Oh, yeah. The Wild Area was sweet. They're all pretty good IVs.
I got 3 Hundo Mighties. I got a Mawile, Garchomp, Tyranitar. What was the third one?
Stream every day? Most days. Depends on weather and stuff, but in the summer I do, yeah. Might have to Spatial Ren this. I don't know. I think if we cut up this way, we'll see. We might have to get a bit wet in the snow for this thing if we don't Spatial Ren. Man, this is going to be exciting. It looks so cool on the map. Nice mask, by the way. Thanks. I've had the Rayquaza mask on for well over a year. Dude, look how close it is. It's right there. Oh, man. Imagine just like it happens to be a hundo in the wild. There's no way. It won't be.
1 in 20 Shundo odds?
That would be nuts.
I'd take those odds any day.
So it's in this like snowy park thing here. We gotta hop over and Yeah, this is going to be an interesting spot to get to. But it's worth it. I mean, I wouldn't do this for most mons, but as Elf we will. Looks like we got to go to the left now. You can't spatial? I was going to say I have Dialga on. Yeah, I'm going to have to go this way. Of course it's over in the deep snow. Oh my god, that's such deep snow. Come on, pop up. It's literally like nowhere near the path. Man, I really hope we get it. USA? Nah, Canada. My Go Plus can almost spin the stop. There we go. Yo, we should see it like any second now.
I would not want to be in the US right now.
Come on. Dude, where is... There it is!
Actually,
Okay, here it is. Ready? Oh, not shiny, but dude, that's sick!
I don't see it.
Wild as Elf off the alert.
There it is. No.
Not shiny for him either. Yo, that's exciting though. Let's see if we can give him a catch. They're always a pain to catch. And man, we're standing in like knee-deep snow to get this thing right now, but it was worth it. That's nice.
I remember walking Pepper in this. I couldn't see him. First ball.
Yeah, I usually don't go here except for calm days. But of course we find that like the most obscure stop.
It's a 1-star.
It's a 1-star? Okay. I'm still going to try to catch mine. Might as well. Last time I think it took me like 30 balls to get it. It was ridiculous.
I got on the first one.
Well, lucky you. You're a pro. I'm just glad it was here. If we hustled and it wasn't here, that was going to suck. Wild Legendary is crazy. That's the second one of the day. All right, there we go. He's been caught. And, yeah, it's kind of a PvP as Elf, I guess. All right. All right, let's get back to roads now. Dude, that's why you keep that alert on, though. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you go to the Pokedex like this, you can set alerts, that alert on thing. So that's what I did to be able to let that know that I was near here, because I wasn't close enough to see this, of course, in the nearby. Yeah, Neptune, isn't that crazy? We're just chilling. I'm like, yo, there's an Elf nearby. That was pretty good timing. Because if I would have went like the other way, we wouldn't have got that alert today.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course, has to be in the worst spot for snow.
I don't remember. Was the side up in the wild?
Yeah. Wish you could set multiple. Here's the thing. If you're grinding with a friend, the two rarest spawns you can come across in the wild are as Elf, for us anyways, and Unknown. So, like, get one of your friends to do Unknown, you do as Elf, and then you kind of get two at the same time.
See, you're like me. You don't wear boots in winter.
Yeah, well, they're kind of like high tops. They're hard to walk in for like 10K a day, though.
Yeah, my parents hate that I don't like wearing boots, but I'm very athletic, so.
Oh, dude, was not planning on going through snow like that. That takes the wind out of you. My God. So we got a bird so far today. Well, we saw a bird, caught the Azelf. That's a pretty good start. I wonder, Dialga by the water. Just kind of hoping. Oh, another egg hatching actually right now. Egg is a Palkia. Yeah, I can do the Palkia, I guess.
Where is it?
Back where I met you, I think.
Poke doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I might as well go here to do that, and I'll go home and get Pepper.
All right.
Since he's probably clamoring to go outside.
Yeah, Pepper needs to have his outside time for sure.
Yeah, he's freezing. That's why he's got a nice royal blue sweater on.
Is that Pokemon you just caught new? No. So Azelf is actually one of the Lake Trio. It's a legendary in the game. It's been in the game for quite some time. But I believe there's only like a certain amount that spawn worldwide. It's insanely rare. Something like someone told me about 100 to 1,000 worldwide at a time, which it's a big world, right? That's not too many. And I see them maybe every 6 months in the wild.
I think that's my second one ever.
Yeah, like they were common for wild area because they're part of the, incense spawns. But outside of that, that is very rare, like top tier. Thought that sounded like Pepper's owner? It is, yeah. Hey, T-Raw, what's up, man? Yeah, Pepper's at home watching the stream like, yo, let me out. What are we doing? I want to get his elf too. Kecleon at home for garlic. You got a home Kecleon? I cannot find that thing for the life of me. Speaking of rare, I hope someone trades me one in LA, man. Yeah, because I think it's a full odd shiny, and it like never ever spawns. So like getting the Kecleon, you're gonna be real lucky.
Yeah, it was a crazy trip. $500 to fly out to Alberta for a week.
That's not too bad actually for a week. Let's do this. Have Hawlucha? I do, yeah. So I don't have the shiny yet. That's gonna be released for Kalos Tour, I believe in the 10K eggs. So hopefully I get my hands on one of those. That would be nice. Wish there were more things you could find like that in the wild, like legendaries. Yeah, I agree. I kind of wish the daily incense had a chance of spawning in like raid bosses too. Like kind of like the birds, you could just get like a random Palkia or something, you know, not exactly Palkia, but something like that would be cool. Pokeboy, what's up, dude? If you have a special trade in LA. Oh, dude, you have a Kecleon? Pace, I don't know if we're lucky though, are we? I mean, I don't really care if it comes back lucky, but yo, that'd be sick. Also, I wonder if we're getting a trinket, because like, there's gonna be a special LA like go pass.
I'm pretty sure
that way it looks less snowy, I think. Yeah, let's take that way. But yeah, I kind of hope they're gonna have a trinket in there, because I know that they're going to for, I think, global.
I mean, these are the two Kecleons up top. That one, we got this guy.
Dang. Yeah, I don't have any good IV Kecleons. I don't really care about having like a hundo would be cool. I just want that shiny so bad. We're 7 interactions away from best friends. Dang, okay. Pace, we'll keep trying, man. I mean, to hit lucky by then might be kind of slim. There's the Lunar New Year's event coming up before then too. That you have an increased chance of going lucky, friends. We could get it then.
Ooh, Mankey here. Could be Ditto.
Ooh.
Mankey.
I haven't been getting too many Dittos lately at all. Also, I'm going to restart the game. It's running kind of bad.
I got 2 back-to-back yesterday.
How's the grind been, says Pokeboy? Good. Saw Articuno today. We caught a Wildest Elf. Did a couple of raids. Got a 98 Nidoqueen. It's been okay. Like, nothing too nuts yet.
Nice weather today, too.
Yeah.
It's not snowing.
Yo, Cash. Dude, good to see you, man. How you been? I see you're always grinding the raids. And Stefan, thank you for the sub, man. Now I want to see more as elves. I want that alert to go off again. That was addicting. I want to hunt things down like that. I kind of think we probably won't see that alert again for some time to come. I'd be shocked. It does kind of happen when I'm driving on highway sometimes. It'll be like in obscure places I've seen them, but even then it's kind of rare.
That's the shiny I really want, Pseudo-Wudo.
The Sudowoodo, yeah. I wanted that costume one. He never shined for me.
One of my friends got it.
Give this guy a spin. We're going to run Palkia. If anyone wants the Palkia, let me know. What effect does restarting have? Well, if your game's running bad, it kind of just clears the data for it, right? Like, if your game is, you're having to click on Pokemon like 10 times to encounter them, or anything's laggy, I kind of restart it. It doesn't give you a shiny boost or anything like that. So it's not really an effect that it gives it. It's kind of just maintenance, I would say.
I was running a Switch game a couple days ago. I was trying to do a duplication glitch for a rare item. Yeah, Switch is not like that.
Yeah, I mean, the old Game Boy stuff is kind of... Do you have a bunch of shiny Pikachus? I do, yeah. Funny enough, I have like almost 100 shiny Pikachus and none of them are regular. They're all costume. I still don't have the regular shiny Pikachu yet. Because it doesn't really spawn. Like, usually it's always event Pikachus that we pick up.
Yeah, I got Detective, 2 Captains, 1 Christmas and 1 New Year's.
The Captain one's nice. In order to open my gifts, says Jackson. Man, I try. Having this many friends, you can only open a certain amount of gifts per day.
Yeah.
So I try to, like, when people get close to best friends, I prioritize those, and then I move down the list type deal, but it's tough. Let's get one more spawn and we'll pop in. And the last spawn's gonna be a Nidoran. Alright.
Wait, Gyarados is Water Dragon or Water Dark?
Water Flying.
Okay, then I need a Mega Evolve Dragon type.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Gary's not like a dragon, or... actually, the Mega itself, I think, is Water and Dark. I think you're right. It's Gary himself's Water and Flying. Yeah. Yo, Leo, what's up, man?
So weird.
Marissa, good to see you. You just missed some chaos. We had a bird, and then we just had a Wildest Elf. So no shinies yet, but still been good.
My legs are killing me from gym class.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help walking through a bunch of snow like that either.
I'm used to it.
The thick snow is okay for a bit. If you do that all day, it sucks. Like, the park over there, like at the end of the beach thing, that area is so bad to grind right now.
I mean, I was walking around with Pepper in higher than that.
Pepper probably does not like that. Taller than Pepper is. Mega Gary Z might be dragon. I don't know if we'll see a Mega Gary Z, maybe.
That would be cool.
That would be, I mean, it'd be a dream for me.
See, I feel like with Mega Gyarados, they should have had him twisted around like Milotic.
Yeah, the Mega Gary's kind of, I don't know. I like regular Gary better than the Mega for sure. And yeah, Cash, I've been trying, man, with the gifts. It's just tough, dude. Like,
Shiny Mega looks nice.
The shiny, yeah. The shiny Shadow one, that's still my favorite of Gary. All right, 7 of us going in.
I saw you pop into the gym. I'm like, okay.
I put it in the gym and it got beat out there immediately. Every time I put something good in this gym, it always gets beat up immediately.
Yeah.
Nate told me that some guy around here hates when I put shiny Tropius there, and it always gets beat out of there all the time. So I keep doing that.
I got a G-Max Snorlax and a Chansey somewhere off the coast of Nova Scotia.
Might last there for a while. First shiny Dialga and got a Galarian Moltres. Did you catch it?
93 days.
Dang, my longest at a gym I think I've ever had is like a couple hundred, but it was at a camp and it was in the winter, so like no one goes there. They don't camp, obviously. Mega Lucario Jonas, yeah, of course.
There's some guy in kind of the group at Harrison that had one for 500 and something days.
That's crazy. I guess some gyms are like so remote that people just don't go to them.
Yeah.
You see the Road to Kalos Pass? It's goated. Yeah, I mean, people are saying the Road to Kalos might be better than the actual tour. If you just like to raid, I agree, I guess. It's tough to say. It's going to be expensive, that's all I know. It's just going to be raid pass after raid pass. I'll probably be doing some like 8 to 10 hour streams every day. Hoochie, what's up, man? NK, good to see you. You got a Hundo Minin. Is it from research? I mean, a Hundo's a Hundo. I have to say, Minin is on my list of not most wanted Pokemon, though. Went round 2 and it flew. Oh, for your bird, okay. Wallet's getting PTSD from the Dark Skies event. Dude, all these events, when Necrozma is around, I raided it like hundreds of times. I raided Necrozma for like 10 hours straight every day it was around. And didn't get the Hundo. That was ridiculous. How can I get the Crown Nidoking and Queen? 3-star raids, yellow eggs. But they can also be Gardevoir and Gallade, which is not the best. From research? Yeah, I was going to say, you have to get pretty lucky to get that in the wild right now. Got Joey in the house. How you been, man?
I don't remember the last wild, or Hundo wild.
Some dudes ask if you even raid. Yeah, it's crazy. I raided Zacian 600 plus times. It's, ooh, that one's, oh, it's really bad, actually.
785.
I got a 2800 on the nose. What's the hundo for this, guys? It's 28 something, 2850. Yeah, that sounds right. Gonna be raiding like maniacs in LA. Oh yeah, Marissa, it's gonna be a problem.
I need the damn XL candies.
And did not a shiny Palkia. Still haven't pulled this one. I got, I think, 3 shiny Dialgas this rotation. No Palkia yet.
I still need, not as a joke, but I need exactly 69 rare candy XL to max.
Oh, Zarude?
Yeah.
69 rare candies.
No, I've only walked with him for 822 kilometers.
That's insane. I would have just broke down and tried to get XL candies. I guess you get them from raids sometimes. Bro doesn't even raid, says Ashley. Yeah, just a couple hundred times a week usually. Honestly, raiding in this game, if it's in person, isn't as expensive as some other stuff is. Like, doing max battles are very expensive. Remote raiding is so expensive. But if you buy the pass box, I guess it's like 50 cents per raid. It still is a lot when you do 100 of them, but...
Man, Sierra, Arlo, no cliff.
There's a couple cliffs around. There's one down by the library, and there's another one at the city hall, if you want cliffs. Raiding in person is cheaper than eggs. Dude, eggs is the biggest scam ever. I hatch hundreds of eggs all the time, and it's always a letdown. Did I do the Reggie already? Did we do this one or do the other one? Hey, B-Dog, what's up, man? This is the same spot I saw Articuno like half hour ago. It's been a weird day for wild spawns. Again, a Zelf in the wild is the highlight of the day so far. If it would have shined, I would have lost my freaking mind.
Last semester I had the art project where it came out for the hometown. First time I went over like downtown town for Pokemon Go.
Really?
This like glass dome heated, no snow.
Can you imagine? Oh man, that'd be the best for grinding. And that turned into Gardevoir, of course it did. There's 4 different yellow eggs. That's the problem right now, I guess. Nidoran.
Are you gonna be doing the one that's at the park with the Nidoking and Nidoqueen?
Yeah, if it is, I'll come back.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the Azelf. Sorry it didn't shine.
Yeah, I'll try and bring something.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, see you in a bit. All right, we're gonna go and do, actually, you know what? We could do that Reggie while it's here. I thought we did this. We did the other Reggie. Maybe I will, yeah. Hey, Cayman, sounds good. Thanks for chilling today. I do appreciate it. Got Dare in the house, too. I don't know how many wild Azelfs that makes it now, but we have actually seen a decent amount of these. That was a home spawn kind of recently. This is the one we got today. If Azelf is ever good in PvP, actually, that's the top power-up I could do. So he would be a 1471. We call him at a perfect Great League CP, I guess. But yeah, let's do that. I'll probably do the Gardevoir as well. Any other yellow eggs around? There was a decent amount. Ooh, there's a Nidoking there. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay, we're gonna do the Reggie, then we'll Let's just do the Guardy, and then I'll head to the Nidoking. I don't care as much about the Galades. Like, if they're around, then I'll do them and stuff, but... They had a 1 in 10 boosted raid day, like, 2 months ago. Oh, okay! Yo, shiny mining! That's so random. I know this guy is well hated from across the land. But I'll take him. I mean, first shiny of the day, we're on the board. Floodgates are open now. Is that a Shundo Reggie? It is. It is indeed. And, wow, okay. Yeah, lunch bag letdown on the IVs. Wild Zorua? Wait, you got a Wild Zorua? Right now? Or was that from a while ago? I was just reading up as I got that. The Fish. This guy's shiny boosted as well. So these are 1 in 64, like, perma boosted shiny, so... Don't be shocked if you see a bunch of those. Hey, Kez, what's up? If anyone wants Reggie, let me know. Or Gardevoir, I guess, or Nidoking. Well, those are the next ones on the docket. I'm going to keep the daily incense going, of course. We'll pay attention to it, but I want to focus on these raids for the time being, I think. Just when they pop up, right? Otherwise, going to be lots of downtime for daily incense, but in the meantime, we'll do some raid arenos. Plushy, good to see ya. Kyle says, did you miss me? Of course I did. Where you been? Is there an event right now? There is. So, the raid's featuring these lads right here. That's the shiny Nidoking, which is so awesome. And then the Queen as well, which is... Some people like this better. I don't know. You can let me know. But I think that most of us are probably in the Nidoking camp. Which sounds biased of me, but I think it probably just is the truth. Capped already. Not you, Marissa. You didn't even like the raid, I thought. It makes sense. I was saying before, if they didn't have the Nidos as part of this event, it would look totally different. It wouldn't be half the event that it is now. I never thought this costume would come back. I'm so happy it did. Mega Mewtwo's coming to go? At some point, yeah. No time soon, though. I mean, everyone kind of predicted... Actually, some people, not to name names, but there was a lot of people that, like, promised it would be here for Kalos Tour with no knowledge of that. But yeah, no, it's not coming for Kalos, unfortunately. I'm thinking probably Go Fest, if I had to guess. I wasted 2 seconds reading the messages, Plushie? I don't think so. I mean, the stream is literally reading messages, right? So I definitely don't see them as wasting time reading them. I see them as interacting with people watching the stream. Okay, we got Mr. Nicholas hopping in here. Good luck in the raid, brochacho. Thanks, man. I haven't heard that term in a while. I'm hoping we get that Nidoking today. Like, I'm going to be raiding the Reggies and the Guardies and probably the Nidoqueens, whatever, but the King is the main thing I want today. That or a shiny bird. Think shiny Zygarde's coming for Kalos. There's a small chance they make an announcement, but I'm going to say no. I hate to be a party pooper, but I think it's going to be a no. There is lots of stuff to do with it, though. Like, the Kalos Go Pass does have Zygarde cells in there. It also has a Zygarde jacket. Bunch of Zygarde stuff, right? Which is interesting, but I don't think we're going to get it, if I'm being brutally honest. Will G-Max Meowth be soloable? Probably not. Maybe. I mean, for like elite players, probably, but would I go out there and just assume to knock it down like a 1-star? Probably not. What's up, Real Pro? What are raids for this event? I was just talking about that just seconds ago, but the Crown Nidoking and Nidoqueen, so costume shinies. There's also Palkia and Dialga. There's Regigigas, Gardevoir, Gallade. It's pretty stacked, actually. The only thing that sucks is the Megas. I mean, the Mega Pidgeot's kind of meh. Hey, what's up, Davey? My volume off, but vibes are up. All right, I was gonna say you're not gonna be able to hear my message anyways, but just know that we said hi, I guess. All right, 5 of us going in. Mr. Davies in here. We got Nicholas. We got Mishy, and we got Zark as well. Mr. Chihuahua says back to playing Pokemon Go. That's awesome. What's up? I always like to see Mr. Chihuahua's photo there. I like the hairdo. It's kind of like the Eric Foreman hairdo from that 70s show. What are the best hidden powers on Reggie? So I think some of the best ones are probably Rock. I think that Ice is okay too. There's some that aren't the best, like Bug and Poison and stuff are lesser. The thing is, it's a very big CP as a level 50 though, right? So it could probably debatably be a good attacker for anything. Not a great one, but a usable one. Toad says, don't be dissing my boy Pidgeot. I like Pidgeot. As far as Megas go, man, it's a little bit dry. But good to see ya. I will say, I would love to have a good shiny Pidgeot, because like the shiny is subtle but clean, and I'm a big Gen 1 guy. But if you compare, like I was saying before, a Pidgeot with most other Megas, it's it's almost Audino tier to me. Not quite. I think Audino is on its own level of uselessness. Sorry to Kristen for that. Hey, Pika Man, what's up? But yeah, very excited we got a Nidoking up the street after. Because, yeah, last time, man, I remember it was in the middle of the summer, and I was grinding these raids with Nate. And we were walking, like, all over the countryside to find one Nido per, like, hour or two. So I've already been able to find quite a few today, whether that's good RNG, you know, good luck that they spawned in, or they're a higher spawn rate, I'm not sure. But I do think it looks pretty promising. Megastaraptor, says Ankit. That'd be kind of cool. You're not in the mood for Nidos? I am. I think Crown Nidoking is one of the best costumes ever, in my opinion, as a shiny. Mega Pidgeot will always have a place in my heart. Haven't played Pokemon GO in months. Looks like, yeah, dude, Sage, you definitely should, man. It's, they've upgraded the game quite a bit. And Kalos Tour coming up, that's a perfect time to dive back in. Okay, drop a like for some shiny luck. We got 2483 is what we're looking for. And 2429, not the best. Alright, Cliff is upset. Maybe it'll be a shiny. But yeah, the mods will let you know. The mods are answering your question, Emily. So read the blue. The people chatting in blue are the mods with the info. They work with the channel. Here we go, come on. Not a shiny again. I can't be upset with that, though. We got the Shundo this week. Mr. Young Goose. Yeah, it'll be picked randomly, though, Harvey. It's not picked to whoever asks me the most times for it. So, on Thursday, this coming Thursday, I'm going to be using a random comment picker, which is a application meant for that, to pick the 5, so that it's fair. Because it doesn't really make any sense to, you know, pick favorites and stuff. That's not the whole point of it. It's kind of like, I guess, if you entered, like, a raffle ticket, and then they asked the guy selling raffle tickets to pick you instead of others. He'd be like, well, obviously no. Mana. Hey, nice, Hash. That's awesome, man. Good luck. I hope you get it. That's a nice way of doing it. Yeah, so to celebrate the Shundo Reggie, for those that don't know, there's a video in the shorts column of my channel. We got the Shundo Reggie. Anyone who comments on that video has a chance to be added. I'm picking 5 random subscribers, so it has to be your code on that video to be entered. That's what we're talking about. The giveaway ends on Thursday. Let me see what this grunt is first, too. I need one more for a radar. I'm just going to do this quick, because I know that there's a cliff here. Yeah, let's just do this and get the cliff. I don't know, Nick. I owe you that shiny, don't I? I definitely do. Alright, sounds good, Jackson. Thanks for chilling. Emily says, I see, I get it. It's honestly smart. I'm going to hop off. Go with the shiny. Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Also, dude, look at this. This Raticate is like one of the ugliest mons in the game. I know you guys don't like Kanto Raticate, but yo, this one's worse. This one looks like an overfed Ratatouille. Not a fan of that. Yeah, Brendan, I got an alert for an Azelf, and we went and caught it. It happened to still be there, which is sick. Didn't shine, of course, but either way, it doesn't really matter. It was still really cool. Excited for LA raid invites, says Akid. Yeah, it should be awesome. So here's the only day that they made it local only is Monday, or the Friday. So before my park experience on Friday, I can send invites, and then the park is, for whatever reason, local raids only, and then after that, for the rest of the weekend, they're all open again. So yeah, the only day that won't be able to send as many of them is the Friday, because they made it local only for whatever reason. And the 1, 2, 3. Poor guy, says Marissa. Nah, he's not a poor guy. He knows what he did. They somehow made Raticate worse. I didn't think they could do that. Like the Kanto one, you know, you look at him, you're like, oh, yuck. He'll never find love. But then you look at the Alolan one. The Kanto Raticate looks like a Casanova compared to him. It looks like Charlie Sheen compared to him. Well, I mean prime Charlie Sheen, not now. He just looks like a leather handbag Quagmire now. Add to the list of people that are going to sue me. Hop on in if you want to do this one. Sweet. The Greedent is cute. Raticate is disgusting. I like Greedent too. I mean, I think the Greedent is a nut lover for sure. All squirrels like nuts, by the way. That's allowed to be said. GG for the Shundo Gigas. Almost got the weather boosted one. It was 2 points away. Dang, man. Keep going. You'll get it next time. Let me, speaking to my Reggie, get him in there. No one's feeling the Guardies. I might have to solo a Guardian. I might have to take one for the team, guys. Which I think should be pretty easy to do. Never mind, we have the two of us. Imagine you get a cease and desist from Charlie Sheen. I don't think so. I don't think that he's worried about me these days. He has much bigger problems. Dude, I watched on the flight back from Vancouver City Safari, the last in-person event I went to for Pokemon Go. I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary, and I could not stop hysterically laughing. And it's a very serious documentary about things he's went through in his life and people he's wronged. And for whatever reason, I could not stop laughing. The way it was portrayed is just hilarious. It makes no sense. I mean, it's definitely an R-rated thing. Don't watch it if you're a kid. But if you're not a kid, watch it, and you're going to laugh very hard. It was very, very funny. But yeah, watching that on a plane, I think the guy next to me was like, yo, is this guy okay? He's watching some serious stuff and laughing. The rat tail's the problem? What, for Raticate? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Rattata is slightly okay, because he looks manageable, but like Raticate, if he gets in your house, you might as well just move. It's his house now. Guess the plane wasn't the only thing going high that day? No, dude, honestly, if you haven't seen that documentary, it is just like a flurry of people talking about how Charlie Sheen like ruined their life and all of the insane, stupid things that he's done. I'm not even a huge Charlie Sheen fan. I you know, I'm kind of in the middle. But the stories, they were ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Be blue, come on. Not a blue Guardy. No, 1749. I have no idea if that's good or not. Did he catch? She catch? Did not. We'll hop back in. Who's Charlie Sheen? That's crazy. He's the guy who looks like Quagmire from Family Guy. It was in 2.5 Men with all of the problems with substances. I'm pretty sure most people would know him unless you're from like a country that doesn't get American media, maybe. Charlie Sheen's an actor? He's a lot of things, put it that way. I don't know. I thought it was very funny. I'm not sure if it was meant to be taken in a funny way, but some of the quotes from that, I can't forget. That one was okay. Not too bad. We're going for the Nidoking up there, and it looks like... Where's the next yellow eggs? Wouldn't it be one up there? Okay. Have to focus on the Daily Incense for a little bit after. You're gonna have to look them up? I didn't know if you were serious. That's crazy, man. Yeah, he was famous for being in, like, lighthearted comedy shows a long time ago, and then he did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But still feeling pretty decent about the one bird so far. Hey, thank you for the sub, Alex. Welcome in, dude. Let me check for hundos, just in case. Have a sneaky hundo check. Looks like there is none, much to my chagrin. And I think Reggie might be hungry again, too. You had no clue who Charlie Sheen is? That's insane. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. I used to have a friend I played PlayStation with from Scotland, and he'd be like, oh, you know who Scotty McFinnigan is? I'm like, no, that's a Scottish thing. I have no idea who that is, so I guess it makes sense that you guys don't know who Charlie Sheen is. He used to rattle off all these, like, UK actors, and I'm like, yeah, it's not ringing a bell. Evolvemon feed treats. No, Nidoking's not in research, only raids. Level 1 Hundo Nidoran. Dude, that's sick. The male or the female? Well, let's get rid of these guys. Dump all the lads. Why is Regigigas your partner? Because he's a Shundo. He is the Shundagigas. So you got to best buddy your Shundos. It's just good manners, you know? Chansey. Chansey is shiny boosted, part of the event. If you need an egg, there's eggs available, I guess. Not the one that I'm really going for, though. Ankit with 33%. I thought we were friends, man. I don't know. We'll let it slide. It's still early in the day. Paw me. Why is the game running so bad, too? I'm clicking on things like 80 times. Minchino. It sounds like a fancy kind of a drink. Yeah, I'll have a no-foam Minchino. Minchino's like, enough. Stop saying that joke. I don't like that. So we're going to do this Nidoking, and then I heard through the grapevine there might be a cliff. And it was me. I was the one saying it through the grapevine. So it's a pretty good source. The Char Char Binks. Yo, how are you going to say it's sunny weather boosted right now? It is dreary snow and cloud. I didn't even notice that. That is adding insult to injury. It is definitely not sunny. Hey, Jonas, no worries, man. You looked him up, says SDK? I was gonna say, yeah, he's an acquired taste. We're still sitting on only the one shiny today so far. And of course, our boy Azelf was caught as well. Ever felt bored playing the game? No, not really. I kind of make my own fun with this, so to speak. If there's a bad event, I hunt for birds. I mean, if I'm being honest, if it's a good event, I'm still hunting for birds. But you gotta have goals. You gotta try to hit catch caps. You gotta try to search for certain things in the game. Focus on trading. Focus on something. There's lots of things to do. And that's ultimately why I find myself playing the game every day. Yeah, the mining's okay. It's alright, man. I don't know. I don't like mining as a person or a Pokemon, but I think it's a decent shiny. Mining's like, whoa, I'm catching strays. I don't even want to be part of this. Shiny Palkia with full IVs. A Shundo? Get a Shundo Palkia? If you want to hop in on Nidoking, let me know. I'm just going to get one more spawn. Last time our one more spawn was Articuno. And this time it is Furfro. So, a fall from grace. What team do I run for Master League? Origin Palkia with Spatial Rend Aquatail, Black Kyurem with Fusion Bolt and Free Shock, and my Shundo Hoa with Sacred Fire Brave Bird. You want to hop in on these, Rail? Okay. Not calling you Raleigh, I refuse. Even in person, it's going to be Rail. People will be like, yo, that guy, was he kicked by a horse? Why does he call you Rail? And you can tell him, yeah, he was kicked by a horse. He's a nice guy, but he's not the sharpest guy in the drawer. Me, I want in, says Ashley. It's you? Okay. Well, let's get Ashley in here. Congrats on the Shundo. Hey, thanks, Outdoors Jim. Got the same from a lucky trade. A Shundo Gigas? Let's go. Yeah, Reggie, I mean, like, I have to say, I didn't go, like, searching and hoping for a Shundo Reggie. It just kind of happened, but it's a good shiny. It's a really cool-looking shiny, man. All right, Luis hopping in. Legendary Luis in the house. Been running my Hundo Origin Palkia with Fire Blast. Dude, Brad, oh, man. Man, a truck literally just dumped, like, a bucket of sludge on me. It went through a puddle. That was a crushing blow. Hold on, let me wipe my whole life off. Yo, as I was talking, literally I had like mud on my face and stuff too. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Fire Blast catches people off guard for sure. Yeah, what a rude move that was. Literally like mud hanging from my chin right now. And that guy's going on his trucker lifestyle like, that's what you get, brother. We gotta watch out for the mudslings. Justice for bro. I'm gonna stand over here now. That was awful. I don't want that to happen again. Like literally as I'm talking, just mud to the face. He definitely showed me. Alright, whoever didn't ready up here, you're the villain in this. And also the truck guy is too. I've been sprayed by a lot of cars going through puddles, but that was like 150% just like mud, pretty much. One person who's always not ready, always. Someone's the problem. Beware of your surroundings, says Brad. Well, so far my surroundings, Brad, have been trucks throwing mud on me, old ladies driving on the sidewalk, running me over. That was the craziest, man, that old lady. Well, I didn't think you'd be there. It's a sidewalk, lady. You should be in a padded room. And we got 1769, nice. What's the hundo? Someone put exclamation mark hundo, because this one's weather boosted. Please tell me it's 1769. That would be the best number. Truck used earth power? Come on, be blue. Ah, frick. Now I'm not happy again. A padded room sounds nice. Like, what an excuse to have. Like, for that lady's perspective, you just ran a grown man over in public. Things are serious, you know? Things are in an all-out panic. And you have to really recoil to get through this moment in life. And, oh, I didn't think you'd be there. That's not a good excuse. I mean, if you were having a heart attack and your hand slipped or something, I know, fair game, but you didn't see me while you were taking a stroll down the sidewalk? I don't know. I don't know if I buy that one. That's not going to hold up in court, I don't think. Truck used mud slab? Kez with 103. The Kez dispenser gets it done. Yo, Gigas, get out of the way, man. Look at how tiny... Let's just look at this. Look at Throw. Throw's baby man compared to Mr. Gigas. We're gonna go chase down Mr. Clifton, because I think he's just up the street here. And oh my god, this street is very snowy. Way more snowy than yesterday. Will legendaries, you think, will be added for Go Fest? I don't know. Go Fest is a long time away though, right? I'm focused on Kalos Tour right now, but we'll have to see. Time will tell. Let's incubate this guy too. I'm trying to not buy incubators, but I want to hatch the 12Ks. Truck use Giga Impact. The IVs for the Nido, they were not too good. IVs that only Nidoking's mother could love. But hopefully, finally get another shiny from Cliff up here, man. Because I think there's only the 2 of them around from what I've seen. 2/3 of the way to 70? Mr. Beast is always listening? Well, I don't know. I think you get recommended his videos whether you like it or not. If you've ever searched for him, you will. If you've never searched for him, you still will. YouTube is like, you're going to watch the Beast Man, and you're going to like it. You bought the ticket for Global? Nice. So I think, yeah, it's one of those 2. Those 2 up by the river. I know one's Sierra, but the other one's a Cliff. It was part of my walk before the stream. The Wild Whoops. Hopefully one more bird in our path too, man. That was a very early bird, and since then it's been all kind of, I would say, largely event spawns, right? Would have collected her life insurance, Ash? Nah, it was pretty crazy, I don't know. That was a long time ago. And then I got hit by another person like a couple months after that in a car, but I kind of forget the whole experience. It was a blur. I think I just yelled at them and asked them if their brain worked okay or something like that. Again, no one here says sorry. They just run you over and they're like, oh, okay, bye. No one takes accountability. It's always your fault you got run over. Next time you should be invisible. That's what you gotta do. Shelmet, sir. Shelmet is acting a fool up here. So after we do the cliff, I think we'll go down maybe G-Bird Avenue. So I want to get some birds under my belt. Has to be more than a 1-bird day, right? A 2-bird day is acceptable. 1-bird day, I don't know. Get a mustache doggo off the daily incense. Don't like the spawn, but that means that is a bird spawn. Technically, that's a rare spawn. Cliff is so close, I can smell him. I can smell his Drakkar Noir cologne on. He definitely wears that. Somebody back me up on that. If you had to name a cologne that Cliff would wear, it's either that or it's like Axe body spray. Like that body spray that everyone had in like their grade 7 locker room. It's one of the 2, nothing else. Come on. Drakkar Noir definitely is. Something like that. Something that has a bit of an arrogance about it for Cliff. Should be the next stop up here, I think. It was right in front of the library. There he is. I knew I could smell him. With his Pokeball beard going on. Musk for men? Heavy, what's up, dude? Yo, that's a lot of snow I just walked through. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? On second thought, I do know how I feel. Not good. It was too much snow for me. Might have to take some layers off. That was real amounts of snow. People gotta learn how to drive? Ain't that the truth? They don't want to hear it, though. Everyone around here thinks that they're amazing at doing it. Okay, burn shield number 1. And again, if you wonder why I'm using Groudon, it's not the best counter or anything like that. It's just good at burning shields. And usually I can solo the whole team with the Groudon. Hash was 63. Timothy says, hi, what's up, man? Okay, shields are down now. We'll see what's in the middle. Hopefully not the ape. The ape is annoying. And it's Skarmory, which is kind of annoying too. Slap me with a foam sword. Nightbot's not okay. Where does Nightbot come up with these things? Why wouldn't it just be like a regular sword? Is that not allowed because YouTube violent stuff? Okay, probably one more Fire Punch. Dude, Skarmory is just a tank. I was thinking about putting Blacephalon on this team. Because you can spam off the Mind Blowns and it has the Incinerates too. But it's all good. If you can only have one Mega at a time, could you have the Mega and Primal? No, because your Primal actually counts as a Mega evolution. Like, you can only have one thing Mega'd or Primaled at the same time. Would be cool if you could do that, but yeah, they count as the same. Put Ampharos? Ampharos would only be good against... I mean, it would be okay against, I guess, Skarmory, but... I don't think it has any very spammy Electro-type charge moves, does it? I think Trailblaze and Brutal Swing. Alright, cliff number 2 is down. Looking for a 61 CP Golden Fish. It's been ages since we had one of these. Make Mega Magikarp? Well, I mean, Mega Gyarados exists. Knockoff spray is called Power Stick for Cliff. He uses Power Stick? Come on. Not a Golden Fish in a 54. You might be like, oh, that's close to 61, but it's not going to be good. Like, purifiable range, you can have some that are like 59 CP that aren't purifiable. It's actually crazy. Also, Love Disc. If I can click on them, sir. Wouldn't mind getting this shiny. It doesn't happen for me super often. Like, my last shiny Love Disc, I want to say, is maybe like a year ago. It's been a bit. Yeah, they always have higher CPs. If you're noticing, yeah, the 15,000 CP. It's just because all rockets have that. You don't catch them as that, though. Raikou against Skarmory? Could use that too, yeah. That would be a choice we could go with. The Groudon with the Fire Punch I just like, because it's pretty well rounded to take out the whole team. Like, we just soloed the team with that. Speed-wise, could be a bit better. But you don't have to swap or anything, which is kind of cool when I'm talking to Chad. Packer, what's up, man? Yo, what is this? Gross. Dude, someone put a bunch of hair on a pole out here. It looks like someone lost, like, a few strands of hair. Actually, a big mat of hair and wiped it on this pole. That's gross, man. You have a shiny Love Disc? I think I do, too. Only have one, yeah. It's from 2025, so I got it last year, I guess. Doesn't spawn for too many events. The Stunk. Mr. Pig as well. SDK says, ew, yeah, it literally was like, what am I looking at? It was just like a bunch of matted hair on a pole. I mean, I'm not too sure who would go through the motions to even do that. Good looking shiny, says Illusion? Yeah, it is. I would have to agree with that. Give this guy a spin. I'm still kind of looking for Kecleons in the side. I've been trying to be better with actually, like, interacting with the stops. Just so you know. But yeah, I haven't seen a Kecleon in the last couple weeks. This might not work for a second. Close your eyes. What do you mean? What are you trying to implement? I'm kind of scared. It's a new command. Oh my god. I don't like the update to that one at all, Garlic. Not at all. Crogunkius Maximus. Putting hair on a pole. Rarest Pokemon? I don't know. Probably some kind of costume. It's tough to say the rarest, to be honest. I mean, probably some Shundos, too, right? Like, I don't know how many people would have a Shundo Dynamax Entei. Maybe people that bottle capped it. The birds as well, too, as Shundos, but it's tough to put your finger on what like, the rarest in the game would be type deal. I'm going to restart the game here in a second, too. I feel like it's running bad. I should have more spawns. Arlo looks like a more of an expensive cologne user. Either that or Arlo smells like Doritos. Like, he's either, like, all in, like, fancy or he's, like, straight up dirt. I don't know. What's the trade 'em on task? I have it done, actually. Good reminder. Let's see. Smoliv. Oh my god. So, maybe don't rush to do that one. We get some other stuff here. This is the actual page of the seasonal research. And it looks like the professor's back from his bender. He just woke up in a ditch somewhere. 15 hearts. Alright, get a poffin from that. That's not so bad. With a rubber duck? Yeah. Great job in the shiny Hundo Galarian birds. Alright, Rail. No worries, man. Thanks for chilling today. Hold on. My chat phone, I think, is on moderator. One sec. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That looks better. Someone thinking I'm ignoring them. That's always great. Yeah, no, I'm walking around. Walking around reading two phones. Snow and slush outside. So, I mean, sorry that I only read 500 of the 503 comments today so far. Anyways. Grammar, this thing's lacking. Do you have a Dustmane? Of course, yeah. Yes, I do. I've rated quite a few of them. I don't fuse them as much as Dustmane anymore. I like to go for the Dawn Wings now just because it's the better ghost. Or better in rankings, I should say. You thought you saw Yuxi on your map? I was going to say, it's impossible for me. That's actually an APAC regional, right? Yeah. I believe so. Okay, we're going to head up this way towards G-Bird Avenue. But yeah, I already decided seconds ago with the Dustmane, yep. We got those, like I said. Who slapped BT with a rubber ducky? Yeah, I think it was Garlic. Pretty sure. Come on, birds. I actually got a bird here last week, and one of our birds yesterday was on this street too. For me, yeah, it wouldn't be around for me if Yuxi. I can only get a Zelf. So they're all regionals. The Lake Trail are technically regionals. The only one that spawns in North America is the one we got today, the Zelf. Gave me a single fry? I mean, I guess I appreciate it. A single one would be tough to deal with. Mr. Mana? Yeah, I gotta be local to trade. The game has always worked like that. I know some people advertise they do that, but that's called cheating. You gotta be local within 100 meters to trade in the game legitimately. Favorite shiny? Gyarados. Gyarados is definitely my favorite, leaps and bounds. Hey, buddy. Nice Doki we're going by. Not a Didopotamus from that one. Come on. Bird me right here. Actually, this corner's been very good for birds in the past. We might take a left here, and then I'll go up. I'll still go down G-Bird Avenue from the other way. I kind of like going that way better. I don't know why. What kind of emoji is that, Hoochie? I kind of like it, but I'm trying to decipher what exactly that means. Quick check again for hundos and nundos. Looks like no nundos. Not emojis. And no hundos either. Well, frick. This is bullying, but popcorn is good. What about you? The Picapequito. Dude, we started off so hot today. Like a bird and an Zelf in the first 20 minutes. And here he is, big man Blastoise. He's not shiny, but another Blastoise back-to-back days. Give me a hundo Blasty. He took like 7 balls to catch last time. Okay. Not really sure why. Someone just literally almost ran me over and then stopped and looked at me with their mouth open. That was nice. And definitely not a hundo in the Blasty. You love sushi? Been playing GBL for 3 days straight and burned out. Yeah, I feel like everyone who's grinding for the Libre gets like that, man. It was like even like me. And then once you get the Libre, you're like, yo, I'm done with this for a while. Oscar, I hope, man. I kind of, I was saying that a few days ago that I hope that's a thing. Like, even for me, I know my storage looks ridiculous. But I play a lot. Like, I need to buy more storage too. I hope it's available. Even like a couple hundred would be nice. They usually do for big events. For tour events and Go Fests and stuff. But there's no announcement of it yet. But yeah, we'll see in the next coming weeks. Shocked by her handsomeness. That's probably what it is, Illusion, yeah. No, like seriously, I was trying to cross the sidewalk back there, like the little driveway. And she like pulled up in front of me and then just started staring at me. And it was her turn to go. It was green light. She's just looking at me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not sure what's happening. Sometimes grinding in person, man, is very confusing. People just do like super dumb stuff and you're just like, well, what's happening here? Let me extend Dialga again before I forget. Sure, that'll do. That'll do. There's some very good bird spots in this street, by the way. And we're still coming up on G-Bird Avenue. I just wanted to come from the other side so we could cover some more ground. Gotta start barking at people? I don't know. I just feel like people don't really think things through sometimes. People seem to treat it when I'm streaming like they're watching a TV and that I can't see them back. So they just stare at you until you look at them and then they look away. It's very weird. Expired milk? Yeah, I don't know why that one's in there either. That and the piece of garbage are very puzzling. The piece of garbage one comes up a lot. Been playing for 4 years, you got 4 hundos? It's not bad. I mean, it's better than having none. Depends how much you grind too, right? Like, hundos are kind of tricky to come by. Definitely can be anyways. No, Trevin, on Thursday. 1 week from when that was posted. So this coming Thursday, which is in 2 days from now. So yeah, to be entered in that, you have to make sure you commented your code on the Regigigas video. They will be picked from there on Thursday night. And I'll tag the 5 people that I pick from there. Yeah, that's a Shundo Regigigas, yes. That's the only reason I'm walking him. I didn't really want to have a Reggie as a buddy because he's very large. But since he's a Shundo, I have to best buddy him. I owe it to him. How do you pick? Random comment picker. It's a app that pretty much takes all of the numbers, different comments I should say, on a post, and it randomly picks them. Because that's the only fair way to do it. You know, otherwise people would think like, yo, you just picked your friend. So I want pretty much a robot to pick them, so it's random and fair. The Timple. The weird thing is on that post, a lot of people commented their codes, and YouTube actually doesn't show the comment. I can see them in my notifications. And I looked it up, and the YouTube rep was even saying too that they will do that so it looks cleaner on the post, doesn't look like there's like bot spam. But if you commented on that post, rest assured I can see it. So for whatever reason, they chose to put like half them in the hidden comments. Bleep bloop. Should quack at people? Who's going to be added to the list because he's exclusive? Yeah, I was going to say just make sure anyone who went in there commented on the actual video. Because I posted a community post and it got flooded with codes. And I'm not picking from there. So if you commented on the wrong post, you won't be entered. It has to be on the video. So if you go to my shorts, Regigigas video, you'll see it. It says Shundo, all that stuff. If you comment on that one, that's the one. Canada just joined the stream. What's up, man? Dude, how are they seriously telling me that it's sunny weather boost right now? That is an actual crime against humanity. Have you tried? What's your favorite? What do you mean? You can see all of them, says Trevin? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can see all the comments. They're just not publicly available because they're numbers, I guess. I don't know why they did that. I've never had really a post like that that's had a bunch of numbers commented on it. I think they just do it so it looks cleaner, I guess. Which is annoying though. I'd rather have them all public, but it's not up to me. It's up to YouTube that picks. Garlic with the gifted. You don't have to do that. It goes to troops. Oh my God, coordinated attack. Kristen as well goes to Lucas. If you guys are in the house, please go ahead and say thank you to Kristen and of course Garlic. That seemed like it was a coordinated attack. Was there some Discord messaging going on about that? If that was truly random, it's truly extraordinary. The timing of that alone, that seemed pretty wild. I don't know. Yo, Nick with the gift. Dude, Nick's joining in the fun. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. I even sent Nick some bad raid invites, and he still gifts a member. It goes to a bunch of letters in a row. Coordinated attack. Ah, Tranquil, the kiss of death. Tranquil's like, not today. This gives us a mouse. Ooh, ah. Let's evolve Clefairy here, get the other one done. I've been slacking on the quest. But thank you guys again, man. I truly do appreciate that. Beat Giovanni, got the shadow. Oh, the Tornadus, yeah. I skipped that one personally, but it's still a cool shadow to have. Okay, it's been evolved. Let's see what we get. An Eevee. You want a 459 from those. Double Furfroos here too. Number 1 is not a black puppy dog, but number 2 is also not a black puppy dog. So that's awesome. And you can evolve, I was saying before, into the Valentine's trim of Furfro. So you know what? I will do that right now. Let's pull one up for... Which one do I want to do? This one looks as good as any. Yeah, let's go with that one here. So we're going to change forms. It is the heart trim. That's my first one of these. Make sure you do this while it's around, man, because this hasn't been around for the last 2 years. Didn't come last year. It's only for the not Halloween, the Valentine's Day event. And yeah, we didn't get it last year. But yeah, cool. I'm trying to get all the trims eventually, which are some very tough ones to get depending on where you live. Camden says, should I keep it? Should you keep what? I'm not sure what you're looking to keep. You mean the shadow from Giovanni? Yeah, if you got it from Giovanni, I'd keep it. If that's what you mean. Keep it as a shadow. Yeah, definitely keep it as a shadow. Because the regular Thunderous and Tornadus aren't really rare. There's only been one chance to get them in the shadow form, and that's from Giovanni. So I'd keep them as is. I'm feeling, I was going to say Zapdos, but I think I'm Moltres. I'm calling a multi's gonna pop up really soon. And part of me is thinking that we're knocking on the door for a shiny. I don't know why. I know we just got a shiny recently, but I got an odd feeling we're gonna get one again soon. You not catch? Holy slush up here. There goes my feet. They're completely soaked. It snowed pretty heavily here, and there's tons and tons of like, pretty much like fresh slush around. Much messier than yesterday. Shiny rays for the Furfros. I don't think they're shiny boosted right now, so that'd be like a 1 in 500 probably. Gonna get rid of that one. That's plus Minun in there. Cyndaquil. Yeah, this egg doesn't hatch for a bit, which is kind of a bummer. I'll probably swing back for it in like half hour after. We'll do another lap. Well, this here is G-Bird Avenue, which, as you may or may not know, we've caught lots of birds here and seen even more birds than that. Squishy squashy, says Kristen. Yeah, it's pretty messy. Just like really like messy stuff to walk in. And it soaks your feet like immediately, so that really is annoying too. Okay, we're full on Mons. Let's dump these. I gotta do a big purge before I go to LA. Probably trade a bunch of stuff I've been keeping to garlic. Might do it during the Lunar New Year's event. A better chance for things to go lucky then. That's probably a better idea. Hi, bye, what's up? How you been? Yeah, I heard that too, Ghost. I just don't know if it's actually all the forms or not. Might just be most of them. Hatch an egg, I'm gonna get rid of. Because we're hatching 12Ks, man. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's gonna take too long. The catch 10s or the Nidos, I'm down for that. Anyone from Vancouver? I'm not. I was there recently though, and I actually used to live there for a portion of my life, but not anymore, come on. Not shiny 353. It's in the 60s, right? This hundo, I think. The Mana is well, that should be our next check. Or actually 2 more away. Mentioned before, still need these shiny female Nidoran. 1 more to finish my set. That's done, and there's the female but not shiny. Would have been cool to get that on cue. This corner up here, or this cross I should say, very, very big bird spot. Yeah, that yellow egg hatches soon. I'm not gonna wait on it though. We're gonna come back for that. Because 12 minutes to wait for a raid is, I don't know. It's a waste of time in my opinion. Come on, birds. And bird. Moltres. Zappy. That is not a bird. Get a Plusle, oh my god. Yeah, very random that shine for us today, but I guess it's better than nothing. Jade, what's up? Need the female shiny too? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why, like, it's just one of the ones that's avoided me. I do have 1, but I need 1 more for the Nidorina. I have the Nidoqueens and stuff too. 46 from Kristen. Let me restart, man. I feel like the spawns are like almost locked. Getting my daily incense spawn, but as far as like wild stuff goes, nothing's popping up. Did that fix anything? Kind of. There's 2 spawns here now. And yeah, the sunny weather boost is still a big head scratcher for me. Hopefully I run into a level 1 Zappy. If we run into a non-shiny of a level 1 Zappy, I will Master Ball it today. Or any day. Doc says, gotta go. Drive safe. Hope you get a shiny Galarian. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm not driving right now, but I will drive safe later on today when I'm in my car. So much appreciated. What else do we have for raids? I feel like they were like at every gym for a while. And now there's just not much around. Hopefully a big boom of them coming in shortly. They can't run unless you're in a car? Well, for the shinies, yeah. That's why I wouldn't Master Ball a shiny one. But if I get a non-shiny level 1 bird, I need that to finish my set. If we get the Zapdos. So I would Master Ball one of those. But yeah, like a few people in chat are saying, if it's a shiny bird and you're driving, it can still run. Anything can run if you're driving. The speed cap won't allow you to catch stuff from raids usually. Incense pretty bad for it too. We should have walked on a different path, man. All these areas that got hit really bad with snow. It's kind of like you're walking in mud. This area is not good. In the car going to school, yeah, then it probably could run depending on your speed. I always recommend if you're driving, wait till the driver stops, or like you pull over, you get to where you're going, and then throw at it. Much better chance of catching it, unless you're driving like, 50 miles before you throw at it. Could be different. We're gonna cut through here today, I think. Wonder if I can get around this. It's a big old fence up this way. I'm not too sure. Hey, monkey, what's up? Whismer could be a Didopotamus. Let's see. It was not. Okay, great. Oh, man, I might get trapped in here. Yeah, we can't go in that area. That sucks. All right, never mind. There's a big fence. It looks like I used to be able to get through this parking lot, but can't do it currently, so we're going to go with the other route. Wait for 20 minutes, says Garlic. All right. I'm sure we'll survive. We got it under wraps. 1-star raid. Looks like a shadow coming up there in a little bit. Excited for the shadow egg. I mean, hopefully it's going to be not a Alolan Marowak. That would suck if it is. Shellos. Misdrevious as well. I traded away my only shiny Misdrevious. For some reason, I thought I had a bunch of these. I've only ever caught one and I gave it away. This gives us the Nidoran 341, all right. You won't survive without Garlic? Yo, we're getting close. My Keldeo, I'm not really like pushing super hard for it right now, but we're less than 30 checks away for the shiny Keldeos. I have to see if I want to claim that before LA or not. I was gonna save it, but I'm kind of thinking like with how much chaos will be going on, it might kind of get overshadowed there. It'll still have the tag on it, but it might make a more special moment to claim it before. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think I should claim it in LA? Should do it before? I don't know. The Kanto Pokedex? I have the Kanto Dex done. For shinies, you mean? I think I need like 1 or 2 more. But for like non-shinies, I have that dex done. Have all the dexes, I think, through Gen 5 done, I think. Whatever we can of Gen 3 anyways. Her Galarian Zapdos the hardest to find? No, it's RNG. So all the birds are the same hardness to encounter. But like certain people seem to see certain birds more often than others. Like for me, it used to be I couldn't find Articunos ever. Now I see them all the time, but there was a stretch. I wasn't seeing Articuno hardly at all. See if I can scamper across the road here. Okay, we're gonna try a few other different bird spots we haven't been to today. They plowed this sidewalk. Happy days. Only seen the Zapdos? Yeah, for me, I used to see only Zappies and Molties and not Articuno. And lately, I would say it's been kind of a mix of all of them. But I go through these phases where I see certain birds, like more than other ones. They're all the same rate to spawn, though. None of them are more rare or anything like that. We've unlocked 2 hearts on our boy. Let's give him a scratch. Need an arty so I can get my your shiny bird set. Yeah, I definitely gotta get that. Give him a scratch, give him a berry. Roar time's low, is it? I'll have a look. All right, Reggie's been fed. He's happy again. What do we got? Yeah, still a total of 21 minutes. I'll beef it up a little bit, though. A wee bit for now. Really hope we get a good stretch of raids coming in soon. Nick says, don't do shoutouts. Yeah, I don't know who asked, but I mean, if people want me to say their name and stuff, I try to read comments. If you mean like promote channels and stuff, I don't really do that. It doesn't work anyways, to be honest. Believe it or not, from me to you, I have friends that I really want to succeed on YouTube. And there's been times where I have like been like, yo, go sub to this guy and help him out. And it doesn't work. So the best thing you can do is always just, make videos, work hard, do your thing. Because it doesn't matter who shouts you out per se, it's not gonna work. Not like you think it will anyways. There's no quick 0 effort way to have success with anything. Missed this light here, dang. British, thanks for the sub, and Gnome, thanks for the sub. Camden already said finished. Kanto Dex is finished. Make sure you guys go to live. Because I just talked about how it was done the Kanto Dex for a good minute or so. Rarest Pokemon. Hard to say, man. I mean, some of my Shundos for sure, but there are a lot more rare Pokemon in the game than Shundos, right? It's a Shundo Primal Groudon. Obviously, when he's primal like that. Have the Galarian Birds as well. 2 of the 3. I really hope I can get the 3rd one soon. Should probably do your homework. Got a hairy hot dog here. Not the sunburnt one. Mr. Minen again. Don't love that as a spawn. It seems very common too. I'm seeing a ton of those. This is a known bird spot for us. Specifically for Articuno. I don't know why. He seems to like to spawn here. Mankey's not a Didopotamus. Catch 7 gives us an Inkay. I think the trade of Pokemon Quest from Field Research gives you Tandemaus, right? But I cannot do that while I'm on the go. So maybe I'll keep it for now. Take it home with me later if I can stack 3 of them. Let's evolve Shellos in the meantime. Get this one done. IPG, what's up? How you doing today? Whoa, just some nasty stuff on the sidewalk here. I don't know if someone spilled their sausage or if that came out of someone, but that looked gross. I just walked past something very unsavory. All right, it's been evolved. And the Dodog. Cool. Devo says about to see a shiny bird. I'm gonna say Moltres. I think that Moltres might spawn today. Shiny would be cool. I mean, I know I got a shiny like a week and a half ago, but since then I've seen like 10 birds. And before we got that shiny, it was like 60 plus birds to get one, so we're still kind of over on the RNG side of things. If you look at it that way anyways. Sausage uses Bulba? I hope it was that. But yeah, I've answered the question with the Kanto thing like 6 times, so I can only answer questions if the sound is on, otherwise it doesn't make sense. We can't communicate if you don't listen. You got that Geodude? I always try to answer questions, but I think some people might get behind in the streams, and then I answer the question 7 times, and like they say it 7 times, and we all lose, right? So always make sure you go to live, so we can just have a normal conversation. The Tauros, that's not the Green Bull. What about you? Dude, that thing loves to shine for me, and hasn't been lately. I was on a big streak of getting those shinies, like almost on a daily basis for the Galarian mask, and now he doesn't like me anymore. Mr. Chansey. Weirdly enough, too, that Spritzee was boosted for the last event, not this one. But I never got one. Encountered a lot of them, it just didn't shine. 5 months since your last shiny bird for Devo. Dang, man, you're due. Go bird hunting every day, good things will happen. Because you're definitely due. We got the monkey. Not that anyone wants to see him, but he exists. I feel like a shiny in the next 5 minutes. I hope it's a bird, but I feel like something is going to shine in the next 5 minutes. Never seen a shiny bird? Like, here's the encouraging thing. They're 1 in 20 to be shiny. They're a legendary, right? So, like, birds run away all the time. You know, you see this guy, he's going to run away, whatever. But it's a 1 in 20 chance to be shiny. All it takes is finding one bird, and you have a 5% chance of that bird being a shiny one. So, I mean, it's worth hunting for the man. I know it seems like this thing that's just never going to happen, but keep going, it will happen, I promise you. Very easy to get discouraged with the birds, but it happens to those who put the time in. Oh, is it? Yeah, so it's a legendary. Any legendary in the game, at all, from raids, research, the wild, is always 1 in 20 odds. So, I mean, like, when you look at it that way, it's a half-decent chance it might shine. Want to be shiny mine, and I hope not. I really hope it's not going to be. Um, 100% shiny luck in case you were wondering. Have a good one? What do you mean that's so annoying? Bad luck, I'm not sure what was said. Hopefully you're all good, but it seems like you're upset about something. Trying to get birds themselves is a problem for me? Yeah, so they're very location dependent. Very location dependent. Like, I mean, in a way, there's some areas I believe you can almost never find birds, and other areas that are highly likely. So it takes a lot of exploring and maybe talking to locals. Ask where they see birds, try those spots. YouTube's erroring messages for mods and members. That's annoying. Thanks, YouTube, for helping us out. YouTube is just the real goat in all this. Yeah, birds on highways is a big thing. Request contains invalid argument, it says. Really? Man, YouTube has been having massive problems with the streams lately. And they don't seem to really care about fixing them. I mean, I feel like there's just been more issues piling on. So yeah, hopefully they fix it. I don't know. Apologies for anyone who's having an issue trying to type in the streams. But kind of out of my control. The Stardust Piggy, that's a level 1 right here too. He's still probably gonna be a pain to catch. Furfro. That is not the black puppy dog. Of course he's not. Would have been nice if those were boosted. Like a 1 in 64 so we could stack them up and evolve them all and stuff. Okay, so that one's a Nidoking. Yeah, we're gonna head back there. We'll head back and do the king quick. We just came from there. That was the one that had 15 minutes. But I'd rather get new spawns and see new stuff in the meantime instead of, just waiting there doing nothing for that time. Ever had a Twinkie with coffee filling? No. I don't think I've eaten a Twinkie in years, man. I don't know if they have those here anymore. Boogs, what's up? Got Mr. Boogs in the house. Man, I wish I could do these. I'm gonna have to dump all these quests. I can't trade. I have no one here. That sucks. I'll pick them up later on today. Take them home, I guess. Shiny Galarian Moltres, Articuno. Moltres took 40 balls. Man, my first bird was like that. It took a gazillion balls to catch. And yeah, it's nerve-wracking. Like, you think it might just run into nowhere. But congrats on your birds, though. Give this guy a spin. Catch 10, that's better. Catch 10 is for the Nidos. Winning the Go Battle League. I see that one quite often. Girlfriend Street is a G-Bird to have. You gotta grind there, man. Honestly, there's other, not to be too nuanced with it, but I've noticed that, there's bird spots that work for some people that don't work for others. When I grind with Adam at the university, the spots that he sees birds in, I don't see birds in the same spots, and vice versa. It's almost like our account has, a different algorithm for where birds should be. It's very odd. Searching for the Zapdos, the shiny one. I hope you get it, man. I feel like a lot of people have been liking the Zappies lately, I hear. Moltres is my favorite, but they're all pretty nice. All pretty nice birditos. Must be client-based? Maybe. But, by contrast, I've taken a lot of people to my bird spots. People will come to visit me, and I take them around in the loops I'm doing right now, and they see birds where I see birds. So, I don't know. It's very odd. Could all just come down to random RNG. Might be thinking too hard about it, I guess. If I don't respond quickly, no, I'm trying. Yeah, Kristen, no worries. I hope they figure it out. Don't worry about that at all. YouTube is just playing games. Bacon, what's up? How we doing today, Bacon? Hopefully having a tasty day. We're going for another Nido raid up here. I'm very glad it's not a Glade. Could it be RNG? Yeah, a lot of it is just random chance, right? It's kind of like how sometimes on raid days, they're 1 in 10 odds, right? But sometimes you get 6 shinies, other times you get none. So it's very easy to jump to conclusions and say, yo, my account's blocked or banned. But I think it's just random luck, man, honestly. I don't think there's too much to it. YouTube only we say hi to Bacon? Is it with the @ tags mainly? Is that what it is, Kristen? Day 29 is saying how much I love the streams. I appreciate you, Bacon. Spritzy doesn't. Spritzy's like, yo, I gotta leave. What was that? I need to catch one more for the research. And Spritzy's like, I'm gonna get out of here. You're up for the king raid to spawn? Let's do it. Yo, that shiny is a beauty. Let me just show it one more time. For anyone that doesn't have this, that's what we're going for. Oh yeah, that's such a beauty. I hope we can see one today. Tranquil, otherwise known as the kiss of death of the daily incense. Catch 10 gives us another Nido. Interesting. Happening for me with or without tags. It's like it's full on broken again. Main goal today, get that Nidoking and birds. Yo, actually, if anyone missed it, we got this today too. We got a wild as elf, off an alert. So you can set Pokedex alerts to let you know if there's certain Pokemon nearby. I've had this one set for about half a year and it just went off today and we found this. So very exciting. How do you get the costume Nidos? From raids, 3-star raids. You're 50-50 for raids from, wait, from my raids or 50-50? Spawn, that's crazy, man. I love to hear that luck though. I hope you can keep it up. That's a great average to have. And our weather has switched to snowy weather boost. That's more common of, or indicative of how it actually is outside. Someone dropped a lure up here. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm assuming that's who I think it is. And it is. Days since last YouTube bug. We are full on Mons again. I hope they fix it, man. The thing is, YouTube's new thing, they keep telling me anyways, it's all about, like, you know, viewer satisfaction, right? They want people to have a good time watching YouTube, and I get that. But wouldn't fixing glitches be the top of the list? It's very weird they don't have any urgency with making the platform a little bit better. Not to whine too much about YouTube. I mean, YouTube obviously is what I'm using right now. But really, like, bugs should be the #1 thing they go for. That just despawned out of nowhere. You used them all, you gotta spin stops now, Hash? That's the worst feeling. Having no Pokeball storage sucks. You got a Uxie who was a hundo. Oh, from Wild Area probably, right? Yeah, Boogs, you have Uxie on your neck of the woods. Like normally, they're regionals actually. So North America, I can only get as elf. It's impossible for me to get Uxie unless, like, you know, that event for Wild Area I could, but right now I can't. Man, Regigigas is just standing on top of me. If we see a bird, I'm never gonna know. He needs to go and go somewhere else. All right, sounds good, PG. Thanks for chilling, man. Hopefully see you on the next one. I'm gonna get like 2 more spawns and then we'll do this raid. Should be able to reach it from just up here. And not for nothing, I mean, within a couple hours, we've seen, what, 5? 5 Nido raids? A few of them were the other ones, hatched into like Gardevoirs, Galades. But that's not a bad drop rate for this small area. Prepping for Kalos, gonna delete 1,000 Mons. I gotta do that too. Yo, look at Reggie. Dude, he's just standing on top of me. Like, I know he wants to be friends, but I'm gonna end up missing a bird. He is way too big of a lad to be doing that. Look at all the massive map around here. And Reggie's like, me friend. Have to be on top. My goodness. Actually, maybe 2 more spawns. Yeah, we're gonna get 1 here, and then I think 1 at the corner. Let's do that instead. Makes more sense, just so I don't miss anything. Because last time I waited a second to get a spawn before a raid, it was a bird. And it was today. So we got the Nimble. The next spawn up will wait. Reggie's large and in charge. Yeah, he's a brick house. Like, he's mighty for sure. Get another bird after the Azelf? No, just 1 bird, 1 Azelf so far. Which is pretty good. I mean, that's still pretty rare stuff we're talking about. But no second bird yet. Hopefully gonna get a shiny Nido here. Okay, after the next spawn, we're hopping in. It is a pig. And it's not shiny, alright. Alright, let's hop into the Nido. Been reviewing the Mons I don't want. How long have I been playing? Since August of 2023. So, 2.5 years, roughly. But yeah, if you guys want to snipe on in, do your thing here. Think spawns that they want 1, right? The glitch where you catch Pokemon and it comes back and despawns, yeah, Brendan, that's been happening a lot. Like, literally, I caught a Crobat yesterday, and then, like, it respawned again, and then I clicked it, and then it poofed. I'm like, what's happening here? The game is broken 6 ways from Sunday. Shiny Moltres is the best. I love the shiny Moltres too, man. Mr. Moltimus Maximus. Snom with the mad faces. Snom's Angie. Been playing for 8 years. You're a veteran. I mean, I'm relatively new to the game, but I have some pretty decent stats for 2.5 years. We're coming up on 500 million caught, which I think is very impressive. And lots of shinies and stuff. Level 80. Dude, I'm trying to cross the road here. Oh my god. There's like a traffic jam going on. You've been playing since 2016. That's crazy, Snom. I wish I did. At the time though, like I didn't really have that much time in my life to be playing like games. I wish I would have been an OG player too. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We got 1443. So the hundo is 1466, I think. Either way, hopefully it's a blue one. Come on, please. Not a blue one. With a snow backdrop would have looked sick, man. But it's not meant to be. Still cool to see, though. I'm really happy that these are in raids. Have Armor Mewtwo? Yeah, I do. That didn't catch, by the way. I have the 98. Almost a hundo. And he's best buddied and everything, all that. Oh my goodness, look who's here. Pepper, you got a haircut. Oh, he's got the zoomies, too. Hi, buddy. Jeez, he's showing us how fast he is. Look at him go. He's losing it. Pepper got a shiny, I guess.
Well, let's find out. I got my dad's phone here, too.
Oh, you're seeing to get the shiny, yeah. The double phone's going. Yeah. Hopefully you get it. Okay, is it back? I think it's back. Yo, that's super weird. I've been like spamming the restart on this and it just not connect at all. It's showing me like the Nidoking. Like the Nidoking catching over and over again. I've never lagged in the street ever. I don't know. I went on the other side of the road. That's all I can think. That kind of sucks. Oh well, whatever. I appreciate those of you hanging out for the 2-minute disruption. Which I know, usually if I go to the washroom, we lose 50% of people, so that makes sense. We hear you. Okay, good. You have returned. Yeah, I've literally never lagged in the street ever. And I kept trying to reset it, and it would, and then it would just show me Nidoking, and then it would say the stream stopped. That was odd, man. I don't know. Looks fine now. Whatever. But again, shout out to you guys that, the small groupie that chose to stay. I appreciate it. Let's tack a bit more time on. Still here, says Ashley, yeah. I mean, mobile streaming, you gotta keep in mind, is like, it's pretty much sending like huge data from your phone to the internet, so it's gonna have issues sometimes, but that was kind of weird. That was almost like I was in a dead zone or something. The chosen ones. Chat phone battery, 100%. It's not the chat phone, it's the main phone doing that. It's not as cold today, so I think the chat phone's faring a little bit better. You guys didn't miss any birds, so that's at least good. I was showing Pepper, and then you guys were like, oh, it's lagging and stuff, and I saw like everyone left at once. I'm like, weird. Internet service providers mess with your network? I think it was in a dead zone, and it was like having a bug. I think it was like too weak of an area to reconnect or something like that. And Mateus, what's up, man? Weather's better today. I mean, it's still got snow on the ground and below freezing, but it's not -20, which is a big up. Cold enough for you, bud? Definitely is cold enough for me. Mishy's still here too. Yeah, I appreciate it. Make sure you guys go to live whenever you do. Just double check, because yeah, there's all kinds of issues. So weird. So this street is Gebert Avenue, right? We did the raid back there, but I crossed to the other side of the road to say hi to Pepper and stuff. So I'm wondering if like that area, like that small area, has got some kind of bad connection for me. I'll keep that in mind. Like, literally, we're talking like 8 feet across the road, and it was just a dead zone. The wee-woos, they are weeing and wooing. Gonna rock down to Gebert Avenue? I don't think anymore today. Dude, that was just a headache. I'm like standing there spamming the network thing. I'm glad it reconnected, though. I kind of thought it was gonna full-on die. Pepper had too many zoomies? Nah, it's not Pepper's fault. Pepper had a nice coat on. I don't know if you guys could see it. Pepper was going wild. But we did not get a shiny that was the color of his sweater. Damien, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Anyone who is joining back in. I don't know why it had some issues, but it's all good. Only so much I can control on mine. I'm just glad that it reconnected. But it's very finicky. Like anything mobile network, if there's like one thing it doesn't like, it'll just say like you're not connecting. So, kind of a miracle that it came back. Stream powered by Zoomies. Come on, birds. We saw a bird today already. We got an Azelf. We got a couple of meh shinies. Was it just one or was it two? Oh, it was just one. Just mining. This little idiot right here. So hopefully we get some better stuff now. The stream is back. Says error on the chat, says Brennan. Yeah, YouTube is just broken, man. I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. YouTube has been driving me nuts lately. They just do not seem to care about anyone who uses their platform, to be honest. Although they claim that they do very much. So hopefully it fixes, I don't know. The new messaging glitch is a brand new one today. And if it's anything like the sub one, it'll probably be around for like a month. Still no shiny Plusle? Yeah, I'm not really looking for those. These guys can go away. Especially the Plusle is terrible. It's a very bad shiny. Okay, so... is that actually a 1-star egg? Nice. Hopefully a teeny on that. At least we got some raids coming up again. Leo, what's up, man? Remote in the Nidos? Not currently. I appreciate the offer, though. I'm trying to be as good as I can until Kalos. Which is very tough. Especially, too, we have that stupid cat raid day coming up that'll be a gazillion dollars, too, so... just until Kalos, I'm trying not to. Plusle and mine under rip-off Pikachus? They're... oh, yeah, we got a Hundo Spritzy! Okay. How recent was that? Hold on, let me check. It's a 536. I don't know. Is it a while ago? Must be a while ago. Cool. All right then. Of course, wasn't sure. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to raid these. I might do like a few a day. I already did. I did 2 of them today, so I'm just gonna try to like do them local now. What about you? What's up, Foz? How we doing, man? Mr. Love Disc. And then he respawned in again. Technology in general is just broken. YouTube's having problems. Pokemon GO's having problems. Everybody got the problems. Catch 10 gives us a Nidoran female that is not shiny. Garfield, I don't think that's a command. What do you expect to happen when you do the Garfield command? Like lasagna pops out? I mean, Garfield is pretty sick though. Especially The Tale of Two Kitties. I read that when I was like 5 years old. It was one of the last books I ever read. When I still knew how to read and stuff. Oh, Whalmer the big boy. Dude, that's super annoying, man. Is it back now? Let me know if it came back or not. No audio. Man, what would... that's insane. They literally... it crashed my stream and then just went to no audio? We're good now, Kai? That's interesting. YouTube, can you stop sucking for a little bit? That'd be great. Just for a little bit. Just until I'm done the stream, then you can go back to sucking again. Anywho, hopefully no more of that. Yeah, that would have sucked if that was like on a shiny bird or something. Just have no audio. That's... I don't think we've had that glitch. That's odd. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to turn the page on that. I don't want to focus on how many things are broken today. Ugg is back. What's up? No Didopotamus. I'm about to go do this guy. And then we're going to do the 1-star raid. And then going to go do Palkia. I think that's the par for the course. YouTube literally kicked me out, went to the beginning of your stream. Yeah, it's completely broken. I don't know. I can't really say too much of my feelings while I'm on their platform, but I have a lot of thoughts. This last 6 months of my YouTube journey have made me question how the company survives, to be honest. Let me restart the game. YouTube's awesome, best thought forever. Yeah, dude, Ghost, I literally thought that. I literally was just talking about that, and I wonder if they did something accordingly. Okay, we'll hop in on this guy. Scopely purchase YouTube? Is that you, says Snom? It is indeed. Alright, let's see. I did like 20 or so of these yesterday. We've done like 5 or so. I haven't been going too hard, but I want to use all my MP for these today. Is 10:20 for you? Get some sleep, man. Gotta be well rested for the next day. But hopefully no more YouTube glitches. That's, I mean, at least it happened like on a day that's not like, you know, ultra big event day, but it's kind of a little bit annoying. It makes me think with how many different issues are going on, the chat glitch, and then like the no audio and them crashing my stream. I wonder if there's an update. That makes me think they're doing like some hard update on their back end that's messing stuff up. Dealing with YouTube and Niantic and Scopely is tough. It literally is. I feel like I work for companies that just hate me completely. It's very interesting. Come on. Not a shiny one in a 689. Zansley says, W California, we love pouring rain. Do you want to trade it for snow? Does that sound fun? We can trade it for snow if you want. We only get like 12 feet-ish per year. So it's not that bad. Today's Spotlight Hour, I think, is Mana. It's Mana, and I think it's double catch candy. And that's a recipe for me not interested. There's 2 minutes on that one. I'm going to do the Monkey Man, too. Let's do this, and then I'll do the 1-star, and then it's Palkia time. Ooh. Palkia, and then... Oh, there's a deer down there. All right, now I'm happy again. I didn't know that was possible. I almost forgot they even spawned in Shadow Yellow eggs, because I'd never ever find them. That's cool. Snow during LA tour would be amazing. Oh, careful what you wish for. All the people that are like, oh my god, you're so lucky to have snow. They all got hit with that storm a few weeks ago. And most of them are like, yo, I don't know how you deal with that. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Incense low. We'll beef it up a little bit. I'm trying to not put too much on it in case YouTube goes berserk again. Ashley with a 5 says, got a shiny Cubone? Didn't even realize till it went in the decks. Thanks for the 5. Congrats on the cubes. I actually love Cubone. It's a good looking shiny, and I will say kind of rare. I don't see Cubone too often. Give me a Snom plushie for money? I can't do that, but I know that stores will do that. Like if you go into the Pokemon Center, you can just give them money and they'll give it right to you. Sometimes you can just give them a plastic card and they'll give it to you. I am not even fooling. So I can't give you Snom plushies, but they definitely can. Might lead into next week too. Most of this snow from that storm melted today. Man, our snow has just been around for 85 years. Does anyone actually want to do this? Or should we just do the raid here? You know what? I don't care about Monkey Man. I'm changing my mind. We're just going to do the raid instead. Rain, go away. I'm not down for rain either. At least rain is like not going to kill me on the drive home though, you know? Whereas when it snows, I'm like, oh, my roof is going to collapse. I could wake up and my whole family doesn't exist anymore. So that's good. I'm calling this is going to be Dratini, I think. I'm calling Teeny Turner or I'm calling the Gly Guy. One of the two. It better not be... I think Snover's gone from there, isn't it? Also, let's see what's in the Go Pass. This awful Go Pass. A Floette is in there. This is just I don't know. Hash says Gligar. Let's watch the egg pop. If it's raining, we can't walk or play the game. I do it all the time with an umbrella. Just gotta use a big old umbrella. but it definitely sucks. Snow is better than rain. No, dude, I have to disagree. Having both of them all the time, oh my gosh, Joltik. I deal with snow and rain 80% of every day here, and I'll take rain every day over snow. Because snow turns to rain on your screen. And it's way, way tougher to have an umbrella with. Gligar's tier 3? Not anymore. It was tier 3. They're in the ones now. I was saying that the other day, how weird that is. Because like the first time I did a Gligar raid, it was T3. They are in the pink eggs now. The Dedenne. Guess we'll just go for the Stantler and the Palkia down here then. Snow changes to rain? Dude, honestly, snow is just the worst. Again, neither one's ideal. I don't like my phone screen to be wet, but I can at least use an umbrella for rain. Snow is rough. Take rain over snow any day? Yeah, I was going to say, anyone who has snow knows how terrible it is. Canada is like almost never good weather. There's always something wrong with the weather. And also, I should grab myself a radar, because 6 o'clock's coming up soon. Get ourselves a Senior Clifton, hopefully. Swirlix. Also, Reggie's probably hungry again. Snow is far worse. Yeah. I mean, it depends. If you don't have an umbrella, I totally understand. Like, if you don't have an umbrella, you can't play the game either. You can't do curveballs, whatever. So any type of water in the screen's bad. But I found more success having, like, mild rain. I can just use a big old umbrella. And it still sucks, but you can still play. I usually hold the umbrella with my left hand and then use my left thumb to slide the berry tray to quick catch. And it's very, very awkward and cumbersome, but you can make it work. Snow is, like, usually accompanied by big wind that catches the umbrella and rips it out of your hand. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm just thankful it's not currently snowing largely right now. What about you, Mr. Meowth? Come on, give us another bird. I was so hopeful. We got a bird like almost immediately today. And the Azelf, and since then it has gone... It's gone a little bit quiet. Would love a shiny Nidorino too. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. Female Nidoran. Did we hit the like goal? Well, hot dog. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal. That's cool. I like when we do that. Jigglypuff. Yeah, I caught the Azelf, not the bird, yeah. Yeah, the Azelf was up that little alert thing. We did catch him, but yeah, the bird ran away. The bird was a rude boy. Crimo, what's up? Buff physique isn't for show. I feel like most buff physiques are for show. I feel like the strongest guy would be like some farmer guy baling hay. And he doesn't look strong, but like, he's like mad strong on account of hay stuff. Furfro again. Azelf is crazy. Very rare. Yeah, I was pumped to get that. We're going to do these next 2 raids up this way, though. Do these next 2, and then some other Yaler eggs hatching down here kind of soon, which is very exciting. How is there no sidewalk here? The snow has eaten the sidewalk. It's like up to my chest high in snow. And the city has just been like, well, I guess that has snow for the rest of the year. So that's good. Lost a shiny Spritzy? How? Azelf Natural Wild? Yeah, you can catch it in the wild. It's very rare, but you can catch it in the wild. That's like I got it today. So with the Azelf, I have an alert on the Pokedex. And that alert in the top right there will tell me when it's nearby. So I was able to go chase it down from that. Which is cool. Doesn't happen too often, and it's pretty special when it does, and they can be shiny to a 1 in 20 rate. Alright, let's get rid of these. Mr. Shuppet. You lost because the game crashed. Dang. Shuppet just respawned in again there. Okay, my game is running very poorly here. I don't fully trust anything that's going on with the game or YouTube's network today. There's been lots of technical issues. I have to feel like most of which are not my fault. I can't give you my friend code. I appreciate you, but unfortunately, they do have a cap on Pokemon Go of friends you can add, so I'd love to add everyone, but it's just not a possible thing to do. Let me get one more spawn, and we're going to do the Palkia here. And bird. Is it a Spritzy? It is. Not a shiny one. All right, let's hop on into Palkia right here. If you're on the friends list, you want an invite, let me know. Network error at the top. I was kind of expecting that. I was like, this area seems very bad all of a sudden. They've been building some more, like, businesses up around here. I wonder if the cell network has gone downhill on account of that. Like, more things drawing from the network. I don't know. Seems like it. Shundogigas, what her name? That's what he is. He's exactly a Shundogigas. Mr. Wanzuki, got Mishi in here, and also the Kez dispenser. Let me make sure all my guys are healed. There we go. I'm excited for the Stantler down here, dude. I do not find Shadow Stantler raids hardly ever. Like, those in Lapras are rare. 7 of us, sweet. Got Kurton Derulo and the slime guy. The guy of slime. Gonna get the shiny this raid, this is 32. Honestly, man, I've pulled a lot of Dialgas so far. I haven't pulled the shiny Palkia, though, since it came back. YouTube hates me, says Nick. Yeah, I don't know why it's given the mods issues typing. Like, that's red flags right there. Like, I could see if they are having some kind of, like, sub glitch or something like that, but not letting the mods type stuff is, like, I don't know. Had to restart it 3 times. Same for Kristen. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope they fix it. Because I don't think I've ever heard of it making it so the mods can't talk in the chat. I've heard a bunch of other weird YouTube glitches, but that one seems very weird. Should I go to sleep? I have school tomorrow at 10:30? I mean, probably. I appreciate you watching the streams, but you got to make sure you're well rested for the next day, right? You got to take care of yourself first. All right, 8 people in here. I'm very excited for the next raid, man. Very, very, very excited. The Stantler's going to shine. I have it on high authority. Mr. Stanty is going to shine. And a fun fact, I didn't have any shiny Stantlers in my entire account until recently, this year in Vancouver in, September. It's the first ever shiny Stantler I ever had. So it's still kind of a new one for me. Using the mobile app or for YouTube? I don't know. That's a good question, Banzuki. I'm also curious that too, if like they're both having issues on either laptop or mobile. Nick says yes. And Christian's on a laptop. Okay, so we have one of each. Yeah, I don't know. That's just an enigma. I'm not too sure. YouTube is just having all kinds of weird issues. I mean, like, a few weird things have happened today. I've never seen that glitch where it auto-crashes my stream 10 times in a row. The mods can't chat. I think there's... My guess is there's some kind of update happening on YouTube's end. And it's probably just affecting certain users right now or something, but... It just seems a little bit too convenient there's been that many glitches in today's stream. I could be wrong, but have we ever seen anything else like that all at once? It happened right around the time you guys were telling me that was going on with you too. So we're looking for a 2850. How do you get so many candies and legendaries and shundos and stuff? Raiding. Raiding, you get the legendaries. Shundos, you gotta get lucky. I mean, I definitely don't have a ton of them or get them often. And the candies come just from catching things. So this is a 2227, 2280 is the hundo. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. You're gonna get the shiny since 32, you've been calling it. Here we go. Not a shiny. He kind of looked like he was with that snow background for a sec. But much to my chagrin, he is not. I'll pop back in and catch him. I just wanted to check the wild spawns here and the daily incense and stuff. But yeah, just from playing a lot, you'll notice when I'm grinding, I'm catching things at a rapid pace, right? So each one of these catches is 3 candies per Pokemon. So if you're catching, 1,000 plus per day, or even close to 1,000, that's quite a few extra candies you're getting. Nah, 32, it's all good. The next one's gonna shine. Honestly, I do have shiny Palkia. I need the shiny Stantler. The Shadow shiny Stantler would be sick. Also, along this way, I have seen some birds from time to time. They should have made tomorrow's raid hour for the Nidos. They've never done a 3-star raid hour, I don't think. But that would have been really cool. Mr. Wimpodius Maximus. If anyone wants the Stantler, let me know. Not a hard raid to bring down, I just know they're kind of hard to find. Let's get one more daily incense spawn and then I'll pop in. Alright, Geek, no worries, man. Thanks for chilling. I do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Chansey. He's a no. Female Nidoran. Also a no. That one's being stingy. That one does not want to shine. Too far away? 3-star Gardevoir and Gallade Rays? Yeah, there is. I don't like those as much, but they're still cool. Cool shinies, right? Trying to think who wants these. I have no idea, man. I'm just going to send out some random ones. And also, oh, yeah, my boy. That's what I was going to do. I keep going to put Gyarados in here. It's like a muscle memory thing. All right, with the two of us in here. We got Charlie Lucy hopping in. She's trying to get herself a shiny deer. And this one is kind of an older one. I think this was in the grunts for a while, too. Obviously, the leaders had it at one point. But it's one of the ones I've never got my fingers on. It should be a 1 in 64 shiny raid. So I'll leave this open for another 10 seconds or so with this ready up. It's not very hard to bring down. All right. It's not showing me who's in the raid. There we go. Kurton's jumping in. Yeah, this lobby's like broken. I'm spamming the ready up. It took like 10 clicks. And I think we're looking for something in like the 1200s for the hundo. Because I got a bunch that were like 1170s, 1180s. And they were like a 2-star, but an upper end one. So let's say like lower than 1250, but in that range, I'd say, for the hundo. Greg says, how are you? I'm good, man. How about you? Good to see ya. There we go. He's enraged. You wouldn't like the deer when he's mad. What a weird mon to pick as a shadow Pokemon. The angry deer. I think there was a glitch way back, too, that if you got this during a Christmas event, it could be shadow and also have the costume on. I'm pretty sure a lot of my friends had this. Similar to like the Vulpix. There was the costume Vulpix that you could get in the shadow form by glitch. We're doing all the research. What are you looking for, the Nidorans? I don't think we've got the global research done yet for the Spindas. I could be wrong, but I haven't checked on that in a bit. Alright, it's been subdued. 1236, says Banzuki. That sounds right. Alright, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get. This one is 1189, so probably too far away to be purifiable. Can't stop watching the stream. Don't want to miss another shiny, says Ugh. I appreciate you being here, man. There we go. We get the final strike. Come on. Not a shiny deer for us. I'm still happy to have the raid, to be honest. It's the first one I've seen all day. Like, we literally have seen 0 other ones of those. I gotta walk closer, but I didn't end up catching that. And then it looks like got some yellow eggs hatching soon. That one in 16 minutes. That one in 11. There's a Reggie up there. So we have some other things to do. In the meantime, still gonna walk our daily incense and just kind of bang off these raids as they pop up. Hey, CS, thanks for the sub, man. Dude, get to 74. You got an 1174 for Kristen. One of these days, Kristen, I gotta send you a shundo, honestly. It's the very least I could do at this point. Trade a Pokemon. I'd love to. I don't like that quest. Not everyone plays with people. Like, it's great for Go Fest, right? That's a cool quest. But, I mean, on a regular day, not many of us are grinding with multiple people, or anyone for that matter. Very good quest for Tandem Mouse, but we're going to have to leave it behind. Hey, Johnny, what's up, man? I'm going to pop back in and catch this Palkia here. After our next daily incense spawn. So apparently I'm not close enough. We used to get birds here. There was a time I was seeing a lot of multis in this spot. Mine doesn't show you're in a raid. Make sure you go to live, because we've already done the raid. YouTube's greatly annoying me. Favorite Pokemon and why? Gyarados. And because I'm a big Gen 1 guy, so way back in the day before there was legendaries, it's the glitch. We already beat this raid. It's not going to let me catch that. Yeah, Johnny, good to see you, man. You've been missed as well. So I guess I won't get a chance to catch that now. Yeah, looks like we didn't get him before. Oh, well. So I think that yellow egg, we're not going to wait on that. I'm going to go for the Reg first. Because that one's in 7 minutes by the time I get there. Should be good. And then we'll come back for all the yellow eggs. Hey, Kelso, what's up, man? See if I can get across the road without getting smoked. I wonder if I can get on that side. There's a bunch of big snowbanks here. I'm trying to cut through alleys, but most of them are cut off from snow. Let me check again for hundos. Got the hundo spritzy earlier, which is 518 hundos now. Not too bad. Yeah, the bird count's still sitting at 1. I hope we can change that soon. Female Nidoran. And yeah, I guess in 20 minutes we have a chance of getting a cliff as well. So a couple big things to watch out for. Hatch an egg. How close are my 12s? I think we're still going to dump those for now. I'd rather be able to do other quests in the meantime. Still cold by you, says Greg. Yeah, it'll stay relatively cold until usually like mid-March or so. But yeah, we got the next one's coming up. We're going to be a Reggie, and then hopefully going to be back-to-back of the Nidos. I'll probably still do the Gallades and Gardevoirs, to be honest. I'm going to check what this is, too. What's up, Ash? I missed got an Azelf. Yeah, we did. We got an Azelf. Ooh, it's Machop. That can be Shiny Shadow. The Azelf was relatively early into the stream. It came off of my Pokedex alert. Told me it was on the nearby, and I chased it down, and didn't shine, but we caught it, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the alert doesn't usually go off too often for me. I mean, I caught a home Azelf kind of recently, and we got one on the stream from Daily Incense like 2 months ago. But as far as like random ones in the wild, it doesn't happen super often. It's kind of a big deal when it does. Finally in the 30s here. Yeah, I can't wait to have good weather again, man. It's just an everyday struggle with weather on my end. Dave says, can I type? Banzuki with the gifted. Goes to Ian. Dude, thank you for the gifted. Show some love for Banzuki. And yeah, Davey, it's an issue. Like, YouTube is having big issues. I don't know why. Here we go. Not a shiny, but Wanzuki, I appreciate you, man. If you're gifted, please say thank you. It's been caught. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot, because the way that they usually judge, like, if streams or people are having fun or not is because they're typing in the streams. So if people aren't allowed to type in the streams, YouTube is going to, like, it's not going to encourage it to push it to more people. So it's just stupid, man. The YouTube lately is, I don't even want to pretend to try to understand. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that they're trying to hurt themselves. That's high IVs? Isn't the hundo in the 3s? Yeah, it's okay. I was gonna say, I thought it was like a 306 or something. What about you? The Nimbler. You got a 13, 14, 14 shiny Articuno? Rudy, that's crazy. That's higher than any IV I've ever got on a Galarian bird. Like, not from a trade, like as a wild catch. What about you? Shiny luck has not been hitting that hard today, but the last time we had kind of a lower shiny luck day, I got the Shundo Regigigas right at the end. Maybe a shiny bird's coming soon. Hundo Magmar? I don't think so, no. Non-weather boost is in the 80s? Weather boost in the 70s, okay. I was gonna say, it's been a while since I Machop hunted. I just kind of saw it was there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down. May as well. Dude, both those yellow eggs. Both need to be Nidos. No Gallades in there anyways. Feebas is boosted, yes. So we can always be looking for the Phoebes. Hasn't wanted to shine for me so far today. I've seen quite a few of them. Mr. Venonat. But yeah, by the time we get here, this street is very good for birds, by the way. I've actually caught 3 or 4 shiny birds along this route. So hopefully we'll pick up a bird in the meantime, but if not, we'll do the raid. YouTube, I swear, if I can't type this time, that's so weird, man. It's in there, Rudy. Okay, I'll check it out. That's sick. Yeah, like, obviously a lot of my birds have good IVs now, but it's because they're traded. Like, usually, like, that's, like, the kind of IVs on wild birds, right? They always kind of suck. Anything non-traded. So you getting that kind of a raid IV is crazy. Love Disc. But you don't have the blue-eyed Venonat. I do, but I don't think I have the family. It took me forever to get Venonat. Have this one here. Oh, I do. I do have the family. I think we just finished the family recently. It's kind of a sick shiny. A lot of the bug guys are kind of cool. But that was another one that took me ages to get. It's also your first shiny bird? Dang, man, GG's. Well done. I love to hear about the shiny birditos. The Stardust Piggy does not want to go in his home. Yeah, I was going to say, that's too nice of a thing to give to YouTube. Make it not a pizza. Waste of a good Zaw. Audino's part of this event, right? Has to be. Why am I finding so many of these? What's the most viewers? You mean like at one time? Or do you mean like on a stream? Okay, next spawn up here should be our big spawn. I actually had a Zapdos despawn here way back. We were looking through my inventory and a Zapdos literally despawned. What kind of eggs should I be hatching? 7Ks if you want the event eggs. The Nidorans and Cherubis are boosted in those. Or if you just want to go for something rare, I mean 12Ks are kind of nice. They're a very stinky pool, but if you do hatch anything from them, like anything shiny, they're pretty rare. Salandits and Sandiles and stuff. Anything that starts with an S looks like a lizard. Shiny Zebstrika. Ryan says, what's up today? Not much. Just hunting, man, doing our thing. We saw a bird. Got on a Zelf today, which is kind of spicy. I'm about to do this raid right here. The Galarians? The birds? Yeah, I mean, they're definitely rare for a reason, right? I will say that the more time you put in, the better luck you have. Like, everyone's like, yo, how are you so lucky? But I hunt for 4 hours every single day of daily incense, or 3 hours, or whatever, right? So keep going, man. Keep doing your thing. But the birds are rare by design. They're not easy to get. One more extension? Yeah, we'll do probably maybe a couple more. However long it takes to do the raids. 1 in every 20 messages works, says Nick. That's so random. Like, I can't even put my finger on how that would be a thing for them. Unless, yeah, they must be having some huge update or some kind of bug going on. Saw 3 today between walking. The same loot for the past hour. You caught one, they're all Moltres. Dude, congrats on the catch. Yeah, man, honestly, bird spots are a thing. They are 100% a thing, and the reason that I see so many birds, I believe, is the spots that I hunt. And by contrast, like when I go to chill with Adam and Dan at the university, we never see birds, because that area sucks for birds. My area is good. University area, not good for birds. What am I going to use my Master Ball on? Level 1 Zapdos, if I can find it. Because I have a level 1 Articuno and a level 1 Moltres. So level 1 Zapdos, assuming, I mean, I might be able to get one in a trade. If someone has one of those. I always feel bad asking for stuff like that, though, but I'm just looking for a non-shiny level 1 Zap. Brennan can't send a message now? Really? Yo, stop sign, what's up, man? Birds are scared of Dan and his lotion, and rightfully so, they should be. I mean, that's just some well-educated birds right there. 118 days strong for stop sign. That's some large numbers we're looking at. Let's get my Shundagigas in there. He should be almost at full hearts, I think, by now. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to have a raid hour, which I'm looking forward to for Palkia and Dialga. Of course, this event will be on again tomorrow, too, for the Nidos. So it should be a pretty decent week. I kind of like this event. Compared to last event, this event is leaps and bounds better. Hopefully I see you at Go Fest. Yeah, man, I will be at the Chicago one. I'm trying to make the... We'll see. There's a lot of ifs, but I'm trying to see if I can go to 2 Go Fests. Perhaps maybe go to the Japan one, too, which would be cool. Never been there in my life before, so we'll see what happens. It's a long way away. PSA, the A in Adam is for awesome? I don't know, Banzuki. I think you're getting carried away. Adam's not even here and you're saying that. You need to save remotes for Dialga, says Marissa. Yeah, it's going to be fun tomorrow. I mean, they're kind of just like the certain staple raid bosses when they come around. Groudon, Kyogre, Palkia, Dialga, anything like that. You know, the Curums. Even though we already have a million of them, it's always so nice to raid them. Get some more candies, try to get a hundo, whatever. We'll be at the Chicago one all 3 days. Nice. Yeah, hopefully see you there. Day 1 of saying how many years you've played. 8 years? All right. Speaking of my luck, yesterday I got a Shiny Shadow Dratini. Yo, Rudy, you're on fire, man. Can you smuggle me and your luggage to Japan? You could probably fit. If I bring my big suitcase, we could probably squish Kurton into there. Need candies? Yeah. I've been trying to be really good with this, like, stuffing all my rares into Dialga. But I also have been trying to beef up Palkia, because, like, I'm going to be running, I don't know, what, 24 hours probably of it in LA, and then again for Global. I see a Ugg. Get a shiny female Nidoran for Ashley. Nice. I hope I can be twins with you. I need that too. But congrats on the Nido. They're pretty nice shinies, aren't they? I mean, the male one I like better, but I need that female. Okay, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 2362 is bad. You're at 3100 for rare candies. Cash, you gotta dump those. Dump some into like Keldeo or something if you're gonna power that up, and then definitely the Palkias Dialgas. Alright, come on, Reg. Stupid Reggie. He would have looked nice in the snow, too. We could have had it all, Reggie. We could have had it all. And now we have nothing. Just gonna leave him behind. I don't like his attitude. That hatched into, ooh, a Nidoking. I think you know what I'm gonna say next. I'm happy again. And because there's 3 minutes on this one, I think I'm gonna start walking to the next one. We'll cover some ground. See if I can pull a bird out of the needled bird out of the haystack. Wish I have 0 rare candies. Yeah, I think I still have around 1,000, but I've been dumping them. Where are my rares at? Yeah, 1225. I've used quite a few Dialga candies this week. Yeah, I should beef that up again. What do I have for Palkia? Yeah, okay. I'm sitting okay on those for sure. You know, yeah, let's go this way. Got a Shadow Hundo Nidoking, really? Mishi got the shiny? Nice. Nicely done. I guess I caught that Gigas on a quick catch. You just saw the stop glitch? There's a lot of weird glitches happening in this game. But yeah, Kristen's been on the horde for the candies. I think she told me that a while ago, and I was like, that's unbelievable. Didn't shine for Nick. What else is new? I owe Nick a good one soon, too. What did you get yesterday, Nick? Was it Palkia, I think? BT is my rare candy. I'm gonna dump some right now. Let's do like the 225 into Dialga. I probably won't use it much while I'm in LA, maybe. I think maybe like after hours when the event's not on. I'll pop it while I'm chilling or something like that. But I want to run Palkia. I think Palkia is the better effect for events like that. Feeding the dog came back to an invite. The dog is probably happy. Dogs love to get fed. That's like my dog's favorite time of the day. That and belly rub time. Nidoran, come on. What are these? Probably a 1 in 128? Is that what we're thinking? For a shiny boost? So they're definitely boosted. But I don't think a 1 in 64. It doesn't seem that high. Pelkin, the purifiable Reggie. Oh, yeah, right. Now I remember. We got legendary Bidoof here. There's like no good route to get to this gym. I wish I could like walk diagonal, but there was like a river there, which is obviously impeding where I'm going. She's kind of indifferent, won't eat until the wife gets home. My dog used to do that. My dog does this thing now where like when she's hungry, she just goes to her bowl and arfs. Which I kind of like. It's kind of like a way that she can let me know she's hungry. I used to just feed her at like the same time every day, and now she lets me know. But hopefully the other yellow egg comes in as one of those two. Reese, what's up, man? Ash Ketchum, thanks for the sub. Welcome in. Mr. Weiss is here. Things are going to get wild now. Everyone buckle up, because you don't know what's going to be said with Mr. Reese here. Let's get rid of that, get rid of this. Catching weather-boosted Mons has not been going well. How have I had that quest for this long? That makes no sense. Yeah, Reese with 3%. You're still alive? Yeah, it's only been a couple hours. Hasn't been that long. Sometimes I do like real long hours in the summer, but in the winter I'm like in survival mode. Winter I go until I feel like I'm gonna not be okay from weather. Let's evolve Krabito. Got a 91 IV Shadow Reg Gia. Should I purify it? If it's gonna be a hundo, maybe. The hundo is always pretty nice to have. Reggie's not super useful. 16 from Rachel, 56 from Nick. Okay. Antarctica? Not exactly, but some days it feels like it. It's crazy to think that, like, in the summertime, I'm walking around in shorts and getting a sunburn and being happy all the time. In the winter, it's just, like, dumping snow on you, and your body is hoping that it'll warm up someday again soon. Let's get one more spawn, and then we're going to pop in on the Nidoking. If anyone on the friends list wants that, let me know. This is a Pommy. I missed the days when it was only Eevee in there. Cryogonal again. That should be weather boosted. A fish. That's not shiny either. Mr. Throw. With the 17% from pace, I don't know, man. I'm going to let that one slide, but seems a little bit low. Oh, nice. There we go. A fan favorite for some people, especially with that, what he just did right there. This guy, I used to pick up a shiny Lickitung like every single day, and now I don't see as many of them. I'm kind of happy to have him. Reese says Thicky. Hopefully he catches. I think it was a shiny 96 egg hatch at this one time. It used to be in the 5Ks. Love that, says Kristen. The funny thing is when I pulled up yours the other day, and yeah, it's terrible. I think I pulled it up yesterday. We had one with your name on it. Oh my, says Marissa. Lickitung is the one that I don't have yet. It used to be very common. It's a boosted shiny. Like, it's the same shiny rate as, like, Chansey and stuff. I used to be able to not go 2 feet without tripping over one. But now I kind of appreciate him. He doesn't pop up that often. And Lickitung is, like... If you play the Gen 1 games, Lickitung's rare. Like, when I'm playing Pokemon Blue, you guys have heard me yell swear words on those streams trying to get Lickitungs before. Alright, let's hop in on this guy. It's a high chancey to see one. Oh my goodness, Reese. Reese, you're already banned. Let's get this Reese guy out of here. Kristen with the tongues. Lickitung is the Gene Simmons of Pokemon. He's just going around rocking out, making certain people happy. You have Wigglytuff shiny? Let's get Regito in the back. This says, warning, water untested. And then it has a picture of a guy, and it looks like he's sizzling. It's like a stick guy that's sizzling. Okay, maybe I won't go in the water. That's good to know. I don't want to sizzle, so I think I'll stay out here where a little bit less sizzly for me. Licky is in the Rolling Stones. Is a Rolling Stones fan. Don't have the shiny Lickitung. Is Wigglytuff even good? Nah, not really. Marissa says, oh my. Lickitung's blushing right now. He's like, guys, I didn't know I'd get all this response. We got Wanzuki Jordan. We got Spawn in here as well. And it looks like Mishy made it in. Scott in the board ghost. Sizzle me timbers. Yeah, the water around here, I don't know. I always see, like, in the summertime, tons of dead fish flowing down here. I'm picturing it like The Simpsons, where there's, like, fish with, like, 3 eyes. It's probably the same as The Simpsons. Those Mr. Mime emojis are dastardly. I don't even know the right word to say. I don't like those at all. Here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 1466 is the hundo. Yeah, it is, I think. And we want a blue one. 1410, yikes. It's a bunch of salmon. This one's terrible, so he's probably going to shine, right? Come on, please. Well, frick. You've ruined it, Nidoking. We could have had it all, and you ruined it. I hate this guy. I'm just kidding. I still love him. Marissa says they're horrible. Yeah, not so good. Okay, so that one turned into the queen. Haha. We have a one of each. We got a variety pack of the Niddlers over here. Niddler diddlers. Look at them standing in ice. Will you get in your home? Nidoking's better? I agree. I agree. I mean, Nidoqueen is cool, but Nidoking has this indescribable quality that makes a star. Like, I don't know what it is, but he's got it, you know? The crown on. He's gorgeous. I've always loved this shiny. I'd love to have the shiny shadow of this too, but I never got that one. And I'd also take another bird, like, immediately. Nido got BT rolling in the deep. Nidoking is, I really hope some of my friends going to LA that I'm lucky with have an extra one, because I think I have one more to mirror trade. It's my only one I have, I think, that hasn't been traded. It's good to be king, says Banzuki. Nidoqueen's like, yeah, that's fine, I can hear all this. Totally fine. Nidoqueen did nothing to deserve this. This ultimate slander that's happening today. It's just not the same. Like, I want to love Nidoqueen, and I kind of do, but like the shiny is just, it's a different level. Right? Cool. But like, why all the shinies gotta be green? You know? I don't know. Also, I think I pulled a hundo of this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That would have been an awesome shundo. Whoever's in Maidstone, England, thank you for this. Because I got it from you. I don't know who that would have been. You got a new mega. What's the new mega? The Licky's Gene Simmons? Oh god, I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Yeah, Lunch, he gets around. I mean, he's a fan favorite. Not so much with the gentleman. Well, that depends, I guess. But yeah, he definitely makes his way around. Vomit Green. I don't like how they make too many of them green. I feel like it's lazy. Like, when they can't decide on a shiny color, they're like, slap some green down there. And I personally don't like that. A Mega Pidgeot? Oh, it's Spotlight Hour now. Is the bonus catch candy? Let's just have a look here. Catch XP. Okay, that's at least okay. Do I like it? No. But it's okay. Oh, Senior Clifton. Haha. Okay. We are gonna beat up Mr. Cliff. And then we're gonna beat up Nidoqueen. Not Passimian. He's cool. He's fine. Licky's a guy, he is. Licky's a guy who never finished college. Because he could always run fast, so he didn't think it would be a big deal. Alright, Mr. Lizardo against the fish. How many Gigantamax and Mega Pokemon do you have? Lots. Too many to count. Especially with Megas. Can Wooloo be shiny still? It can be. It's a full odds, though, so 1 in 500, so it's kind of rare, but it can be shiny. Okay, shield number 1. Dude, give me the shiny Shadow Fish. Give me the fish, or give me the Nidoqueen, and if not, we're gonna jump in front of the nearest bus. And there's no middle ground. We're either getting a shiny that I really like, or we're jumping in front of a bus. And I will not be talked down from doing either one of these. There's a bus I'm standing in front of right now. I'm that close. That close to pulling the trigger. Do I have Snorlax? Yeah, of course. Abso-fruitly. Let's go with the P-Blades. You would think that Monkey Man would not stand a chance against P-Blades. And Monkey Man's just like, well, what now? I'm still standing. You know? I don't know. I don't like that. You're not BT, I'll walk out to Canada? I don't know. I feel like no one would blame me. Everyone at my funeral will be like, why did he jump in front of a bus? And then some guy, like, with a toothpick in his mouth is like, he didn't get no shiny magic cops. And then be like, oh, well, that makes sense then. That's all you can do. It has to be a toothpick guy. For anyone that's like, what's with the toothpick? It would have to be a toothpick guy that lets you know. Mana's a sorry excuse for a Pokemon. Yeah, and it evolves into like a Petri dish Pokemon too. It turns into something that like you'd see under like a microscope. I don't know what it is. I just know that I don't like it. You whooped Cliff with Conkeldurr. Yeah, he wouldn't like that, would he? Okay, Cliff is down. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We need this. Snorlax the worst Pokemon. Banned forever. Let me just ban you forever. Hold on. Any bird luck? 1 today. Come on, man. Please be the golden fish. So many items. 91% from Nick. Come on. Oh, just be shiny next time. What's the matter for you, stupid fish? There's a Dialga right there, too. As they say in the South, one of them there Dialgers. Dialgers. I'm gonna do the Nido, and then we'll do the Dialga, and then I'm gonna contemplate how to spend the rest of my life. In that order. For anyone that was wondering. Guess we get one more Daily Incense spawn. Daily Incense doesn't fare so well when it's got Spotlight Hour, because usually it just gets dominated by Manas. That's exactly how Banzuki says things. I was trying to imitate him, so I really appreciate you picking up on that. Snorlax says body slam. He does. He's gonna slam ya. And that sounds wrong, and I shouldn't say that. But I feel like you should know it. I feel like it's important. Alright, we're going in on the queen. That shouldn't be said either. But it's been said. And now I'm jaywalking. I'm just breaking all the laws. You darn tootin', says Banzuki. There he is. Banzuki just has that southern drawl. Invite for Dialga? Yeah, man. For sure. Okay, 3 of us in here. We got Ashley hopping in and the ghost. I think I already have all the not the candies. The hearts I need on Reggie. But we'll just throw them in. Just for funsies. And we got Wanzuki hopping in here too. I'll leave it open for 10 more seconds in case you guys are sniping in. Why is there so many pink things? That's a loaded question. Do we mean in life? Do we mean in the game? I don't know how to answer that one. Because you could debate there's not many things that are pink. Depending on how you look at things. Also, there's like a scary cat on here. That looks... And there's actually another one here. I don't know what they stand for, but they're not so friendly of looking cats, I think. So, if anyone was wondering, those are here. In case you need one, or anything like that. Munas. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't like those either. Okay, Nick made it into. Looks like we got Mandy jumping in as well. Kristen says hiss. That's some weird stickers. There's a bunch of other political ones on here that I can't quite film for you guys. Wait, yeah, there's one on here that's political, but it has Mickey Mouse on it. Mickey Mouse is holding the Stanley Cup, and it's to do with politics. I don't want to finish the rest of it. There's a bunch more evil cats on here, and there's a drawing that says Zoo You. So, but I'm not too sure what to decipher from that. I don't know what to say. War times ended? Yeah. It's because there's Spotlight Hour. I'm not gonna keep it going. 1375 is bad, very bad. But it could be shiny. This would be a prime trade potential. Kristen, this one has no QR codes. No, they're not as evolved in this area. Here we go. Come on. Not a shiny. A 1375, which again, a 1421 is the crispy hundo you're looking for. Random Nidoran. A diamond in the rough. I'm going to get one more daily incense spawn and then we'll hop in on Dialga here. But yeah, I kind of forgot that Spotlight was tonight. Not going to lie. I just wish they had better spotlights, man. Make them all catch Stardust and make them like new shinies. And if they're not, it's too hard to care about them. Female Nidoran. You got a hundo. Nice. Ryla, that would have been sick if it shined. Either way, hundo's pretty sick. I don't think I have one of those yet. Laggy Shaggy, what's up, man? Alright, we're hopping on a Dialga now. No luck with the Nidoking or Queens today, but I am very pleased that they're just around. They're not, like, particularly hard to find. In a couple hours, you know, we've come across almost 10 of them. That's okay. For a small area, too. Like, I can't travel to the bird park right now. All that's snowed up. So, for the area that I've covered, I think that they're spawning with decent regularity. Yo, Shaggy with the 5 months. It's Sir Grindz a lot. How you doing today? Man, thank you so much for 5 months. Really appreciate that. And I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Show some love for Shaggy. Also, I don't know what this guy's doing. But he's I think for sale, perhaps? I don't know. If anyone's looking to have one of those, he's like $75, which I think is a pretty good price. I don't have any reference points, but I think that's a pretty good price. But Shaggy, thank you again, man. I'm reading that comment, I look up, I'm like, oh, there's a goat here. Dropping my kiddo at school. Hopefully he has a good day, man. And hopefully you got a good day catching shinies. Scary looking taxidermy. Sean the sheep. Is that what he is? I guess he would be a sheep, right? I said goat, but I don't think he's a goat. You could dress him up as Mareep. There was a lady in that shop when I was filming him, and I was smiling and laughing, and she was too. Because she could see that I was filming him. She's like, there's just some random guy outside having a laugh. I mean, you'd think it'd be more expensive, though. Like, I would think he would cost more money than that. Not that I'm going to go buying him. I got to think it over, see if I have room at my place. But it's a decent price. Kaz says, gotta head off. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone. Thanks, Kaz. Thanks for chilling today. Always awesome to have you in the house. So thanks for being here and enjoy the rest of your day. You could, yeah, dress him up as Mareep, though. That'd be cool for, like, Halloween. You put him on your doorstep. He definitely gets stolen, for sure. I don't think there's any way he would last in most neighborhoods. This is taking all day to go down. I know we only have 5 of us. Hey, Hitmon, what's up, man? Maybe have yourself a Wooloo in the house. It's like a store that sells, like, pots and pans, too. It's like a place to, like, deck out your kitchen. I don't know why they have those. Also, this is an art place. I gotta show you this. I don't know what's happening today. They have a painting of a real buff horse. Like, dude, he's not skipping shoulders day, leg day, nothing. That horse's name is Creatine. I kind of want him. And there's this guy, too, if you want that. He's more of a distinguished mahogany type horse. But, dude, this guy, I would not mess with that horse. That guy's beating you in an arm wrestling contest every day. Okay, back to Dialgas now. What am I looking at over here? What have I stumbled upon? I'm just living my life, and there's just a bunch of animal stuff around. Creatine the horse. Hey, Peyton, what's up, man? That's Cliff's spirit animal? That horse's name is Trenboy? What's that? Royd the horse? I don't know. I never noticed if those have always been here or they might be new. Shiny odds for Mana, full odds, 1 in 500. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We got a 2791. You want a 2884. Yeah, what is this store? Yo, it's all horse stuff. There's like a bunch of other horse stuff here. Do they sell horses too, or just photos of the horse? Looks like just photos of the horse. I'm not seeing any real horse for sale. Here we go, come on. Not a shiny, okay. Is a steroid brand? I did not know that. Also, yo, look at this guy, hold on. This looks like a picture of your dad in the 70s. Look at that hair. Look at that, man. That's Disco Horse right here. I don't understand what the focus is of this store. This is like a chess piece, I think. That's some love horses. And then there's our boy again. I don't understand. It could have always been there. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't often look around when I walk through here. And I don't know if I like what I see. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cleanse my palate. Rinse my eyeballs out after looking at that. A horse farm? I don't know. Yo, I like the 70s horse though. How did he get that hairdo? I've never seen a floppy head of hair on him. Like he's got like a Led Zeppelin t-shirt on, wants to go smoking some doobies with his brothers. And then the other horse, ooh, shiny Mana! As I'm roasting the horse store. Alright, now I'm happy again. Very nice. He's been caught. And, ooh, that's a tiny middle finger. That's like if a baby flipped you off. A baby told you to go fudge yourself. Let's, I'm gonna put a tiny extension on this. A baby extension on there. I hopefully saved it in time. How about them apples? I think those apples are decent. They're pie apples. Roast more horses? What is that place? Yo, when they're open, I'm gonna go in there and ask some questions to get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna be like, first of all, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Why so many horses in the front window? And secondly, on a more courteous note, I really like what the vibe you guys have going on here. And are you guys hiring? Can I work at the horse factory? Where do you get the photos of the horses? Are they local horses? Are they horses that you knew? Are they old-timey horses from books? This is the Mana. Oh yeah, Peyton, go ahead, drop your code, man. Thank you for upgraded memberships. I do appreciate that, dude. Welcome into the team here. It's the Nay store. I like that place. You know, it's some lady who also looks like a horse that runs the place, right? And I'm like, hey, why are you into horses? And she's like, no reason. I just love horses and also chewing on hay sometimes. And every now and then I get the urge to run really fast in one direction. That's all. King is the only correct answer? What's up? How are we doing today, Mr. Wolverine? Yo, Wolverine, get a Nidoking so we can trade them. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Have I talked about how handsome Wolverine is? Wolverine makes my heart skip a beat. He's like that kind of handsome. And... ah, frick. Snomhorse? Yo, that place is crazy back there. This is a huge mana. If this is not a Nidoking up here, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. I'm jumping in front of a bus. And you could say, chill, it's not that big of a deal. It is. It's a huge deal. My whole life is riding on this being a Nidoking. Or I'm doing the bus thing. As soon as I find a bus, assuming that there is a bus nearby. Hash says giggity? Is that a giggity? Wish you were able to do the meetup on Thursday? Yeah, I don't land till late as frick. All the flights from Canada are like, hey, sorry, bud. We can't get you there on time. Because we're coming from Canada, eh? So I was like, okay. No problem there, bud. And this hatched into... oh, it is! This game's like, yo, we can't have this guy suiciding himself. That'll look terrible on our record. Nice. Now I'm happy again. Did Garlic tell you about the party challenge? No, what happened? I don't understand. Something good happened? Yo, enough of these. I'm all good on mine-ins. We're all filled up at the mine-in factory. I hope this guy doesn't run me over. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he was thinking about it. My goodness. You carried? Well, I could see that happening. Sweet, Peyton. Well, give me 1 sec. After the next spawn here, I'll get you added, man. Thank you again for upgrading. Better start de-icing the plane. Yo, Rilo, literally one of the last times I flew, they took like an hour and a half to de-ice the plane. And then the dudes were like, well, we couldn't fully get all the ice off. So, as the plane ascends, it should fall off. I'm like, yo, you guys better be sure there's no ice in here. Like, we're not playing around. It's not a whoopsie. There's gonna be some frozen wings, and I don't make it there on time. Or alive. Like, I don't know. I was not super happy. Can I get a spawn here? What's going on? No spawn at all? Gonna get Peyton at it, we're gonna hop into the raid, but I need a spawn here. Oh, is it doing the glitch? Yo, I think it's doing the glitch. Watch this. I'm gonna restart the game. It's gonna tell me the daily incense has ended. That's such a ripoff, man. Ready? It's gonna say it ended right here. Yo, I hate this game sometimes. That's fine though. Okay, give me 1 sec. Gyarados is telling you guys, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. It is free, and only legends do that. So if you want to be legendary and to be a best friend of mine, subscribe, because it's free, man, so why not? That's a whole bunch of reasons. That's a lot of sentences in a row right there. Sweet. What day is it going to be in LA? Thursday to Monday, but essentially I'm not going to have time to do much the Thursday. Says invalid. Let me try one more time. When it's all clumped together, I sometimes can't read it as well, but... sweet. Okay, I think I know what I missed last time. Alright, invite's been set, man. Thank you again. Banzuki always on the troll. And we're back. Mr. Nidoking. Let's hop on in. Slaps Niantic with a spicy taco. Isn't it so bad that glitch happens to me all the time that I just predicted to you guys that's what was going on? Like, that's definitely a problem. Like, if I can already predict that they're scamming me, I don't know, man. Snob says I'm a bestie, you are. Alright, it's been said. Thank you again, though, Peyton, for, like Kristen said, for the patience. Got Mr. J. Dukes hopping in. A tier 1 Dookie. Also in the upcoming raids, getting Primal Energy and Fusion Energy. Yep, for the Road to Kalos tour. Absolutely. 7 people in here. Look at Mr. Wolverine. Yo, Wolverine, you're getting a shiny here, and we're mirror trading them. And then we're gonna live happily ever after. Well, like, at least you will. I'll live, like, mediumly happy after. You're at the tier 1 Dookie for 6 months, says Kristen. That's hilarious. Mr. Dukes. If that is his real name. I feel like we haven't heard from Jay. I have to pop in on him soon and rattle some cages. 8 of us. I'm hitting ready, but the game is glitched. Dude, I'm literally spamming the X now too. What's going on here? I think the raid is broken for me, guys. Hopefully when it loads in, it lets me do it. But I can't hit the X. We're just going to look at Banzuki stats, I guess. Yo, Jay is here. You handsome devil. I was going to say, we haven't heard from Jay for a bit. Okay, finally I spammed out of there. Yo, that was weird. I was stuck looking at Banzuki. Just mesmerized by the handsomeness. And Ashley's got the heart going on. There's the man. Speaking he appears. I'm just glad that he wasn't here. We're like, yo, I hate Jay Dukes. That guy sucks. I don't even like him, and he's not as good at car soccer as I am. It's just a good thing he didn't come at that point, because that's how we usually talk about you, Jay, when you're not here. Missing no might as well appear. Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Dag? Yo, I gotta play some blue soon to get unhinged. I feel like playing blue brings out the worst in me, though. There's just a lot of F-bombs flying around. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We have 1451. Dude, you know what that is? It's not a hundo, so settle down. But it could be blue. Stuffing some things. Come on. Come on. Ah, frick. That's unfortunate. That one stings. That's a crushing blow. Will I recover? Yes. Just not today. Maybe not tomorrow either. And like the day after that, I'm busy. So we'll recover someday, but not anytime soon. Yeah, yikes. Wolverine says, not blue. Demand a blue stream. What do we got over there? What did I just see? Thought I saw a shadow raid. There's one of them there pale gears right there. Yeah, let's go. Look at all the raid tags. We just been smashing the area. Literally out here being the best that no one ever was. Someone's got to do it. To Nido Prince, like, just picture. I just want you guys to close your eyes. Now open them. Picture this, but as a shundo, not as the floor that I got here, whatever this is. Picture that as a shundo. Oh my god. There's not many crimes that I would not commit to have that. Like, most things I would do, even that involve serious jail time. If I got this, oh man, I don't even know what I'm saying. 14, 15, 15? Dude, Jay, I got a... Did I save it even? Where is it? Yeah, we got this guy today. Or this girl, I should say. The same thing, only for the queen. Khalil, thanks for the sub, man. You don't have the shiny Nidoking yet? It's so good. Everyone in the chat starts singing the Canadian national anthem. I don't know if that'll give me good luck or not. It's definitely not something that I overly like to hear. Some song that was written 1,000 years ago. Ghost is sending me, is that a Sobble? I don't think I want those. Spatial Rend? I could. I don't really care that much about the manas. I want to go do this Palkia. And then I'm going to reassess my whole life. I'm going to walk the road, dude. This snow is way too thick. I'm sure walking down a dark road with no lights on in the winter is probably safe enough. Probably nothing bad's ever happened to anyone for doing that. Really want these shinies? Yeah, the Nidoqueen is like... Been showing these a lot today, but why not? Nidoqueen is good. I don't think it holds a candle to the king, though. I don't know. Definitely try to get both of them. They're always going to be good trade bait. I'm very shocked these came back. If you were to ask me a week ago if we'd ever see these, I'd be like, no, they came out for the Crown Clash event, like, obscure event, not coming back. Very pumped they came back. Doing any meetups in LA? I'm going to try to schedule one, I think, for this Sunday. And here's why. Everyone has a Friday or Saturday park day, most of my friends. So I don't want that to clash with people, and I haven't heard too many people saying their park days on Sunday. So I'm thinking we'll do the meetup on Sunday. I will post in the community tab about it kind of soon. But yeah, likely will be Sunday. I see you, Leo. Thanks for chilling, man. I guess we did get a shiny on Spotlight, so that's kind of nice. Not that I really care too much, but we'll take it. I'll meet up in Chicago? Yeah, probably. Like, I mean, that event's way down the line. I can't really even pretend to think about planning for that event yet. before I do the one, you know, that's on my doorstep now type thing. So I'm sure we will do a meetup there too, but right now I'm only doing planning for the event coming up. Reed says your park day's on Sunday? Dude, that sucks. I was gonna say, I haven't heard anyone tell me that yet. You're the first. Any shiny money? Yeah, I got one. I did indeed. Okay, if you want to hop in on this guy, let me know. This is a Palkia, which we've been doing the last hour. Kind of a lot of raids, man. Like, I looked at the city, it's all raid tags. See ya, Ugg. Thanks for chilling, man. You see the mana? Can kind of show you him here. This guy. So we got a mana, we got the Lickitung, a Minun. I caught an Azelf today too. And a Galarian bird we saw. Didn't catch or anything, but it's been a pretty, I mean, there's been some ups and downs. We laughed, we cried. I don't think we cried, but we laughed a little bit, so that's good. 4 of us. We got Jacob in here, Rilo, and Mr. Wanzuki. I feel like I raid with Mr. Banzuki like every single day, a lot of times. Like, pretty much every day, I would say. Confusing the Mega Knights? It's going to be after the event, yeah, in the park. So I think you can only do that from Pasadena, like the Rose Bowl. And yeah, it happens after the event ends for the day. So I'll be doing that on the Friday. I doubt I'll be doing other days for it unless something changes, but on the Friday I'll be doing Mega Knights. And the main goal, get Zardomus Maximus and Sceptile shiny with the background. The LA background, shiny Sceptile and Zard. I would commit some serious crimes to obtain those. But thankfully I can just use raid passes to get them. You got a shiny Litten? No, it's from a trade, Dawn, yeah. So I do have them, but I traded for it last night. Weird enough, we were talking about shiny Litten, and then last night Garlic's like, do you want a shiny Litten in a trade? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a shiny Litten. You're a pro sniper, says Banzuki. I mean, you've got a little bit of training under your belt for sure. In Pokemon sniping, I would say. Hey, Tess, what's up? Jackson says, so laggy? Is it? It looks good for me. I don't know. We had issues earlier, but I think it's fine now. YouTube's had some weird things going on today. Stream's fine? Okay, good. But yeah, the Mega Knights thing, dude, so there's wild spawns, right? They're mainly like dragon Pokemon. Charizard is a wild spawn. I'm assuming going to be shiny boosted. That's sick. Wild Zards flying around. And it's all megas, or a lot of megas anyways, with the LA background. So assuming that they're shiny boosted, like that event should be kind of sick, man. And that'll be taking place after like the actual Kalos tour is done for the day. So my plan is on that Friday, I'm probably going to do a shorter stream in the morning to stream some raids with you guys. And then I'll go live again in the park, I think. And then I'll take like a couple hour break and then go live again for Mega Knight. So I'm probably going to be live like 3 times, I think, on Friday. Because you can't have streams over 12 hours. So like to cover all the good stuff, I'm going to have to break it up into like segments. But I think that'll be good, right? Early raids, little break, live again for park, little break, then Mega Knights. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jackson, back out and then come back in. I think that's how you'll fix that. Drippy, it's going to be for the LA Kalos tour, so I'll be in LA very soon, I guess, less than 2 weeks now for the early Kalos event. So we're talking about the stream schedule for that. When you break, you FaceTime and carry me around, perhaps? The 2241. We'll have to work something out. But yeah, I think that's going to be a better plan, to break it up a little bit, just so like, and otherwise too, last year, standing in line, I streamed that, and that was like, it was like 45 minutes of no Pokemon catching, waiting in line. I don't think anyone really needs to see that. But here we go, come on. Not a shiny Palkia, okay. And yeah, the network is going to vary quite a bit between being in the park and like other areas, so that's also going to be a factor too. I hope that if the Rose Bowl is good, then I'd love to show you guys Mega Knights, because it's the first time in history that's been added on to the tour events. So it'll be the first look at it for me, of course, but of course for you guys too, which I think should be pretty interesting. It's pretty much a raid spam fest. But okay, let's check for Hundos again. We got the Hundo Spritzy earlier today. Any Nundos? No Nundos. We got an Azelf today. The 3 shinies that were kind of so-so. But I think the Azelf, man, even though it wasn't shiny, that's the highlight of the day. But on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap for the day. Go get some food and stuff. Thank you guys very much for chilling. I do appreciate it. I will be live again tomorrow for Raid Hour. So Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That way you know when I go live and all that stuff. But sincerely, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you guys in the next one.